Hopefully we can go.
Hey. Hey, and we're live on YouTube well.
We are live.
What's up, everybody? So again, apologies across the board. Little late start on Sportscaster. Little late start on YouTube. Sorry about that. Again, if you are watching the game, one thing I will recommend is to make sure that if you are looking for the play-by-play of the game, Sportscaster is always your best bet there with the less than 1 second latency from broadcast to rebroadcast. If you're just looking for some commentary on the game as you go, YouTube's fine, man. We're in the chats for both, so bring us anything you got. We'll be happy to talk about it. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say so far from what's already turned out to be a pretty eventful game. Again, very different looks. So the Bills look like they came in, moving the ball the way they want to. The Texans coming in and just kind of making it up, which is kind of what I expected from Deshaun Watson, right? A quarterback, he's going to take the snap, he's going to look to see what's out there, and then just hope he finds what he needs to make a play happen.
Apex Rico, 585 Elliot. Yes, sorry, guys. Apologize that we're late. We're on Sportscaster, simulcasting on Sportscaster and YouTube. We have all of your comments, and whatever you guys need, just let us know. We're going to try to light this bad boy up for you.
Let me reach real quick and I brought it. Here is your Trey White autographed Gold Academy helmet. There we go. Look at that.
Look at that. Thing. Look at this bad boy. Trey White, Goalie Academy. As the Texans set to punt. And here's your signature right there for Trey White.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Very excited
We're going to be giving that away. We're going to give you the details for that right after the stream tonight. It's going to be a 7:09 left and it looks like they're going to take a delay game to try to, the good old coffin corner punt.
Well, thanks to ESPN for giving us the call on that pass interference.
Lamar Page, thanks for the wristband, guys. Much appreciated. Absolutely.
Yeah, no problem, man. Happy to send it off. Stefan, Germany is watching again. What time is it over there for you, man? It's got to be rough.
Well, it's 4. It's probably midnight.
9 hours.
Close to midnight, I think.
Yeah. So again, they're taking a look and breaking down the pass interference, but what do you see? You see Tremaine almost get to Watson. You see Jerry clear and Tunsil again on the back end. And here we're just going to look at a punt.
11 p.m. Okay.
11 p.m.? Okay, that's not bad.
Nice, that works.
Punt is up and...
obviously with the nose down, you're going to try to do a call. So fair catch. Roberts is like, it's second nature to him now. Yeah, he's just like, what's up? Matter. I got it. Thanks for helping.
Isn't there a yard clearance rule? Wasn't there a yard clearance?
There was. Okay, so with the... Buffalo Bills coming out very fast. Like I said, 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. They're up 7-0. And Paul's going to start getting me inebriated, so that's how it works. It's game time here in Indy. DLC coming in hot. DLC was all over the chat this morning when we did the breakdown with Rock Sports Network, Rock Power Report, and Dan Barello. It was a great time. Guys, make sure you smash that like button so this goes out to all the Bills fans so we can make sure we get all that.
The Bills on Sportscaster. Let's go, Buffalo!
Reese over here, HQ Awesomeness. Thanks for joining us, guys, for the game. Like I said, you can find us both on Sportscaster and YouTube.
Look at all those Bills jerseys, man.
So the 11 personnel,
they went a lot. No, there was a sea of Bills fans out for this game.
Absolutely.
A sea.
Fake inside handoff, quick pass to McKenzie out in the flat, getting him out in space, which he's a returner, so that's a good idea. Bills pick up about 4 yards on that. It's going to take it up to about the 14-yard line.
So a lot of people might not love that play, right? But it fits in vein with what the script is, right? McKenzie in the backfield has motioned in, 4 times now?
How many times have we seen the Packers run that with Randall Cobb?
Yeah.
And it's just a matchup nightmare. You take the matchup that you like. If you didn't like the inside handoff, if the guy happened to crash down, then he's going to go and pull it and throw.
Well, and honestly, 4 yards in pass and 4 yards versus run, very, very different. Yes, it's only 4 yards, but it just adds another wrinkle to the same look that you've already seen.
Okay. They're going to go wide, fake, or handoff inside to Gore. Probably one that he should have pulled, but Marcellus stayed wide on that. Yeah. So it's actually a good play by Allen.
Isn't it Merciless?
What did I say?
Marcellus?
Marcellus? Okay.
Either way. The Bills set the...
Second.
Mario working hard. We now have a 3rd and 5, 6 minutes and counting. Allen's calling back. Duke Williams is out there in the 3rd set. Dawson knocks on the outside.
15 seconds. We just went off a couple seconds ago for the clock. So
they were looking at calling protections. Feliciano in on that. They bring only 4. Allen's got tons of time. Looks, fires a rocket, and wow, what a catch by Duke Williams. What a catch.
If you're a fan of Duke and you wanted him today,
wow. My goodness.
Wow.
That ball is behind him. Like, he catches that with his back. Now, he doesn't get a bunch of separation, right?
That's talk about. No, can we correct Mr. Allen's accuracy issues there because he put that in the only spot he could have.
Oh, look at that double on Watt. He was begging for
Look at Ford. Ford is just a bad man. He's like, hey, my arm brace is better than yours. So
Allen in a 4-wide set. Looks like he's got Gore on the downside.
He's checking alert. He's got to identify the mic. Point, Allen. All right, come on, man.
All right, silent count. Takes a snap with 2 seconds left. Looking downfield. Finds Croft and just not able to connect on that one. Yep. It is now 2nd and 10, 4:56 and counting. There is a flag on the play.
You know, one of the things that's very interesting, the Bills came out, they're trying to illegal hands to the face. Okay, on the offense, so that's going to push them back. We talked a lot about you can't have.
Oh, you got it on Cody Ford. That sounds like makeup to me, homie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Watt's at home and he was complaining to Carenti, and he probably.
Well, let's see what happens here, right? So they called.
If the guy tried to dip. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, he probably expected him to come in high, and he didn't come in high. So that's it. 1st and 20 now. It's not a place you want to be with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Obviously, no, Texans have already wasted the timeout with that challenge. So that's important though.
Yeah, absolutely. That's right.
So we come in here. Interesting to see. Now they decide to go, double tight I formation. Probably going to run a play action pass over to the right-hand side.
There we go. Gore leaks out.
He was looking right. Yeah. So there you go.
Oh, man. You see, if you're Allen, you can't throw that football 100 miles an hour.
You can't.
I know the linebacker's right on him, but you can't throw that football 100 miles an hour on him.
But is Dable doing a little too much sleight of hand on that? Because he had a 2-man route, ran play action, trying to draw him up so you can get some space behind. He was probably trying to get about 10 there with an in cut. It was covered up. I really couldn't see it, just like I'm watching the game. I mean, we're watching the game just like you guys.
Right.
But it was interesting to see that dynamic. You don't try to outsmart yourself. You have enough talent to beat the 26th ranked defense in the NFL. Just go with that. So the Bills come out. It's a 2nd and 20 with 4:52 left. They're still up 7-0. Aaron's got to get the play off.
Apex says you got to make that catch. Even if it's coming hot. Nope, couldn't get it off. Called the timeout.
Ooh, they didn't throw it.
No flag.
Obviously, the clock at the stadium is probably different than the one on the,
Yeah.
I don't
that's
know.
why I see a lot of people talking about, the Patriots always get help, and the TV clock and the stadium clock are not the same. Yeah,
I always see that.
That famous one.
It's not the same. As we go to a timeout, guys, drop your questions and comments in the chat. Thank you, #Nation. I mean, we've been going at it for.
You've been going at it for hours.
I've been just losing my mind up in that catch was huge, yes, for the first down. And
snacks?
And Paul has snacks.
Snack time?
He brought a lot of crunchy snacks for you guys.
Well, we're not wearing the body mics. We should be good. All right, so I got Ridge chips. I got barbecue chips. And funny story about the French onion dip. I bought French onion dip because my wife demanded I buy French onion dip. I did not buy the right kind of French onion dip, which is why we now have French onion dip.
Okay.
Hey, listen, if you're in Buffalo, you got to have bison. You got to have bison.
True. Derek Robinson said we got to get Beasley involved.
Yeah,
I agree.
That 1st and 20 I thought was an opportunity to get Beasley involved, but he wasn't even on the field.
The 45-year-old Jonathan Joseph isn't playing. So I wonder. Question for the chat. Do you think Peterman's watching this game?
The ageless wonder.
Yeah, got to get them ketchup chips.
Oh, we can't. We can't get ketchup chips in Buffalo.
Bison's the only one. Scott Blake, agree there. Get Allen the dang call. Yeah, Chris Spencer. I mean, you got a penalty, so you got some time. Stop walking back.
Right.
Stop trying to figure out. This is what happens when you go off script. I thought I saw something today that it was on Twitter, so obviously it's got to be true.
Yeah, it's got to be right. If it's on the internet,
if it's on the internet, we got to remember that. So I don't know. It says that the Bills don't script their plays.
Okay, who said
Very
that?
interesting.
Was it a check mark that said that?
Allen had Richard Cartagena.
Cartagena.
Okay,
Oh my
Allen got
this guy.
Allen got to have that jitter. Need to relax.
Apologies.
No, he brings up a great point. He needs to relax. You talk about that throw to Gore.
Yeah, the thing was
not
a bullet.
Good.
No reason. No reason to throw that.
No bueno. Penalty killed this drive so far. Okay.
Yep. And breaking down exactly what you said. Merciless stayed. Allen, easy reception.
Because you don't think you forget about him.
Yeah, of course you do. And look, you see Feliciano's arm in the air.
He already knows. Josh.
God, ESPN, please stop showing that. There's nobody in the world that needs to see that.
Back on YouTube because the sportscaster chat is dead at the moment. No, come on.
True though. Not much going on in sportscaster chat. That's okay.
But you get the live play-by-play, man.
That's
right
true.
when it happens, and that's what.
It's there's no out of market for this. Like there's no
catch
no
that
need.
ball. It's hot, but Gore's a pro. Catch it. Yeah, I know. I don't even want to think about trying to catch it.
Allen in a shotgun said he got Singletary to his left. He just motion knocks out. Looking right, throws it over, and that was almost a Nathan Peterman-esque pick.
Same end zone as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Here's my question.
That felt a little familiar. He knew that coming.
This is my problem with that play. It's a 5-yard comeback on 2nd and 20.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have dialed up on 3rd that said, "Oh, this is going to be good"? So maybe
that's a tough one to swallow.
The defensive back on that play was finally realizing how hard it is to catch Allen passes.
Yeah.
So you got a 3rd and 20. Don't do anything stupid. Probably a little inside handoff to Singletary to try to get out of here. Flip the field.
Oh yeah.
Or
pass to Beasley.
Those things are just the same thing. I mean, those are pretty much the same. You just got to get the ball out of his hands. Gives Allen probably a little bit more confidence.
Whose shoe was that? Somebody actually lost the shoe out there. Was it Beasley's?
Should have had him on a slant. Josh, the QB playing off. Yeah, DB was playing off. Conley, is that Conley from?
Oh man!
Is that the Conley from Oakland? Remember Conley, the 1st-round draft pick, corner, had some trouble coming out of college. You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
So
I don't know. It might be.
My mom's shoe, Jack Patrick, probably is. No.
The punt is up and away, and as Bills fans, we all know how this feels. That was a nice punt.
That was a very
Field
nice.
At the 25.
Hemmed him in on the sideline.
Yep.
Great job. So it looks like he's going to get to about the 37-yard line where Houston is going to start the
Nice
drive.
flip. That's a nice flip.
Pretty good field position, though. I mean, they're at the 37. It's like taking away a 1st down for a touchback. But, Hopkins is coming out on the field. Hopkins recently said he had an interview with Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin said that Hopkins was going to have 3 touchdowns. Now, talk about being a prisoner of the moment after you just interview the guy. But he told Irvin that Trey White is the 6th best corner he's ever faced. He named Rhodes from Minnesota. He named Gilmore. He named Patrick Peterson. I think he named Hayward from L.A. Chargers. But he named other guys that he said was better.
Jack Patrick, let's ask Joe to pronounce PortQuest over and over again.
Navino. It is that Conley from Oakland. So,
all right, Bills in a straight 4 look. Lorenzo coming in off the outside, inside handoff, and that is just nowhere to go. And Oliver takes him to the ground, and that was Carlos Hyde, and they're going to call him back in the line of scrimmage, so it'll still be 2nd and 10. 3:47 and ticking. Nice run stop there.
That is one of the things, one of the areas that a lot of Bills fans were worried about the Buffalo Bills and having to stuff the run after that Philly game. It was very daunting. But here's what you do: you got a guy in the backfield now. Next to Johnson, you motion him across to try to catch the coverage. It looks like they're in zone. Watson in the shotgun, takes the shotgun snap, looks to his right, gets it out to Johnson really quick. You got Teron Johnson misses the tackle, and Poyer is able to shove him out of bounds after about an 8-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
What's so fascinating, though, is the constant shifting of the defensive line, right? So before you saw Murphy and Hughes, and that time you saw Lorenzo on the outside with Shaq Lawson on the opposite side. Right, and so the ever-shifting changing of the guard has to make it hard for the offense to know that they can consistently establish the run inside or consistently establish the screenplays because the skill sets are totally different.
Apex and Blakey coming in the chat saying you got to make that tackle, but you know what? Duke Johnson's been doing that to a lot of people for a lot of years. So
yeah, I agree with that.
I'm not going to really hold that against him.
3rd and 4, and there's that standing look. The Bills only bring 4, and it is thrown over to Darren Fells, and Trey makes the tackle along with
Tremaine Edmonds greets him rather unceremoniously. But that's just one of those things from the staple from the Patriots offense. A lot of these guys are just running short routes at the sticks. So you have Hopkins, you have Fells, you have Hopkins basically was running the runoff, and you had Duke Johnson split out wide. So Duke Johnson was split out wide to try to get the coverage. He realized it was zone because Trey still stayed out there. And in the slot, maybe they're going to try to take advantage of that with Hopkins over the middle. But once again, Hopkins is in the slot to try to get him away from Trey White. And can't really be the 6th best corner.
Empty set, the middle was wide open.
So and once again, that's exactly the way they went again. So what they're doing now is they're bracketing him. So what Milano did right off the snap was he turned his back right to the middle of the field. So Hopkins can't get that dig across the middle, so he has to go outside. And in a cover 2 look is what they were playing. Trey White is already out there. So if he tries to go outside now with that, Trey White's going to be there to try to pick it off or knock it.
Right. And with an empty set, the Bills looked at it and said, "That's all right. You want to run? Go ahead. What was that?
Jack Patrick. I paused you guys perfectly today. It feels like we're in the
Life
same
hacks.
room.
Jack Patrick with the life hacks.
So once again,
Trey
they're rolling
is
down.
again now following DeAndre on a 2nd and 10. The snap comes in. It is oh man. Murphy chasing him down. Watson's going to turn the corner, and he is going to get, they call him out 3 yards short.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be a 3rd and 3.
But that's one of those things, one of the rare things that we see from Trent Murphy and not setting the edge and trying to keep him in the pocket. Luggett was able to make a push up the middle, force him to the outside. Hopkins is blocking Trey on that one. Yeah, he stepped out.
Yeah.
Even if it is a first down, I mean, it's not unbelievably huge. They have a really short gain to get.
That's out. That's just the Bills fan in me saying that's out.
No, I saw some pebbles fly out from the white.
Did you see DeAndre and Trey battling in the back?
Oh yeah.
Now, interesting look, right? So they're a shotgun set, and you have Zoe, and again in the middle, wide open. They bring Milano in on a blitz. He comes in. Watson escapes. Trent Murphy taking care of business. And gives him
keeps working.
Gives him a little business on the back end.
He just keeps working. So you saw a very different approach by him because Milano came in right up the middle, was able to pressure him.
Right.
And Murphy didn't take the bait.
Yeah, exactly.
He said, listen, I'm going to stay out here until he comes out. So if you see it now on the left-hand side, Phillips goes in. Milano comes right off of his hip. Duke Johnson has to try to pick up the blitz. He doesn't. So that's he was going to start running upfield with him to see if he committed. He didn't. Murphy ended up staying outside. He was able to get the sack and force the 4th down. So now,
and that's just the little things that Trent Murphy does that make you realize his importance on the team, right? Because that's an easy play to get sucked down, get sucked in the backfield because you're trying to go after the quarterback. Oh, Hoyer in almost blocks that punt. Fair catch called for on the 9.
So with the Buffalo Bills in the first quarter with 32 seconds left, are going to take possession deep in their territory. Can't go too crazy. Watt was a little too close to a couple of those plays last down. He's going to move over wherever he thinks the advantage is. So, like we said many weeks ago when Nasecki was first hurt, okay, you're going to have Ford in there. A lot of the attention is not going to be on Deion Dawkins' side now, which is the primary edge rusher side.
Right.
It's going to be toward Cody Ford. We saw it with Von Miller. We saw it with a couple other teams.
Well, let me ask you something about what we just saw there, right? So it was a 3rd and 3. The Bills had zero fear of an inside handoff to Duke Johnson. Zero fear.
Well, they had the twist with Milano, so they had him going in anyway to stop that.
Right. So I understand that.
That was a run
look,
blitz.
but the look on it.
Oh no,
was,
yeah.
Go ahead. We're going to give you the.
It's the bait and switch. It's the bait and switch because what you have is you have Tremaine Edmonds blocking up the middle for anything that comes up there,
right?
And that gives him freedom to roam sideline to sideline. So what you did was you had a run blitz where Phillips ended up going inside, Milano went outside. You're taking the gaps. If they don't take the gaps, you overloaded that side. It's all a numbers game. So what happened? They were overloading that side. Duke Johnson had to take it. So what you do is you're accomplishing two things there. You're forcing Duke Johnson to stay inside, and his only primary read is then DeAndre Hopkins. If Hopkins isn't open and Duke has to block, who else is there?
Finattack says in the chat, he goes, Dable needs to run more misdirection. The Texans are playing really aggressive. Well, they have to. They have the 26th ranked defense in the league, right? So, yeah, absolutely, they're playing aggressive.
Yeah, I see.
They kind of have to.
I see that, but Watt jumps everything. Doesn't matter what it is.
The Bills have run a bunch of misdirection when they were on script, right? You kind of, once you go 1st and 20, you kind of end up shifting out a little bit.
Teron Johnson limping after that.
Oh, no surprise.
That can't be good because with Levi Wallace, you're already down a man.
Yeah.
What do you put in there? Ciaran Neal?
Oh, man, I don't want to do that.
So J.J. Watt is mic'd up. Why did they mic him up in the locker room when he was getting his horse tranquilizer? How do you say that?
The amount of drugs that they have J.J. Watt on unofficially in this game.
That was a poor effort by Ford on that last third down play when he threw it to Beasley. Ford was trying to cut him, and he didn't at all.
Nope.
No, you got to get close. You got to go through him.
Yeah, you can't cut J.J. Watt. You're not cutting J.J. Watt.
Here we go. Played 4 of 12 snaps, has 0 tackles.
Yeah.
He's playing a third of the snaps.
But they're only putting him in pass rush
in
situations.
Third rush, yeah. They're trying to do that.
Right. They're trying to limit his snaps.
What do you do here? Do you throw now because he's not in, or do you run now because it's an early down? You want to try to set the tone of this first drive.
Well, Singletary's in there. He hasn't had a handoff all game, and there he goes. And up for Singletary's still going. Man, that's a hard 7 yards, dude. That's a hard 7 yards.
He just gets right about the we'll just call it just a shade over the 15-yard line. And then just echo the sentiments of Gore when Gore ended up passing 15,000 yards in his post game, he said, "I don't think people realize how big he is. Like people think he's a small back. He's not.
No, he's hard.
They're going with an eye twins look once again. Allen right under center. They're up to the line.
Oh,
hurrying up.
He saw the mic. He saw the mic bounce.
So he's pointing.
You see the mic. See the mic step.
He identified the Mac, but you know what? He was just trying to get a read on them. But now we'll see what Dayball uses with that information as the first quarter comes to an end. The Buffalo Bills are up 7-0. Got out quick. That's the first thing that you have to say. One of the boxes that the people wanted to check for the Buffalo Bills was, can they get out and score quick?
And first drive.
Yep.
First drive.
So,
taking care of business.
So after 15 minutes, the Buffalo Bills are winning.
You know, and I mentioned to you on the drive here. I'd said, you know what? There's last season or 2 seasons ago when they made the playoffs. I was happy that they were in the playoffs, and that's where it ended for me. I said, listen, if they win or lose, I don't care. I'm good with where we are. We did something that we weren't supposed to do this season. I'm good with where we are. This season, I don't feel like I'm ready for the season to be over yet. Right? Is this how normal football feels? Like is this real life? Is this what real life football feels? Where your team's in it, you're like, they can't lose because the season just can't be over yet.
Well, I think a lot of people, when the drought was finally broke, which is probably a benefit. Everyone said it set the Bills back because their draft position, they had to trade always certain assets in order to try to get Josh Allen, and they got Tremaine Edmonds as well because they acquired all the draft capital. Bean was brilliant in that.
Sure was.
However, if you come back to it and you look, breaking the drought, I mean, at least from my standpoint, I was like, thank God that's over. The playoff game was a bonus. Now, you know, the Buffalo Bills coming into this postseason, it's like, listen, let's make a run. We're not happy with just being here. Let's just make a run.
Right, let's do it. We're here. Let's get it done.
Noisy boy, thank you.
What's up?
He says he's wearing his wristband. Let's get it.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't so hyped when we drafted Singletary, but man, he's helped us so much.
I got it. Yep. Well, I mean, we did the draft coverage with Rock Sports Network, and we said some not so wonderful things. What?
Patrick told me to rub your ears for good luck.
Oh, come on.
You're welcome.
I want to point out that I got this shirt, right? It's a nice shirt, right?
Very nice shirt.
Mm-hmm. Adult small. And I'm looking through I'm like, you know what?
I don't know what that means. Put a long sleeve
shirt on underneath, you know, and I'm looking for something that doesn't have a half turtleneck on because I don't want to be called Steve Bartman again.
You wear a turtleneck. It keeps my neck warm.
It is. It keeps my neck warm.
You wear a backpack and a turtleneck, it's like you're getting strangled by a really weak guy. That's a Mitch Hedberg quote. I love Mitch Hedberg, right? Keep giving the ball to Devin. Yes, this is the reason why you rested him earlier in the season.
Let's not pretend that Devin didn't have contact behind the line.
Oh, he had trouble.
Because he did.
He had trouble. But those are some of the things that he's been doing on his own. And he's been doing very well. So we start the second quarter. Bills up 7-0 with a 2nd and 3. It looks like they have an offset eye at the 15-yard line. McKenzie goes in motion. Not really a jet motion because he was kind of wandering. Allen looks like he's going to do a play action. False start.
No, false start.
Yep.
You hate to see that coming out of the a quarter, right? Because everybody should be in on the snap count. Like there should be no surprises. You got nothing but time to talk about that play.
Unless they were running something that they're not normally used to running.
What's Dayball got? What's Dayball got?
It's like, wow. Do you have to be that size to be a coordinator in the NFL?
Is that what you're doing, Rob?
Is that what's going on? You have to eat that much? Like, I'm eating my feelings. He's got a Diet Coke. Okay, Brian.
Sure you do, buddy.
All right, so now once again, they're going to go back to the same play. Look. Apparently this play is an 8-yard play.
Inside handoff to Devin, across for the first down. And he's still going. He
gets
up to the
he's protecting
29-yard line. Yeah, he was not going to make a mistake there.
So I want you fans to take note of that. They came out. They ran the same play. It was a 2nd and 3 versus a 2nd and 8.
Yep.
They could run that play in both scenarios, which is why he didn't check out of it. So you look at the numbers game. Does he pull? No, they just do straight zone blocking.
Yeah, but DeMarco picks up that odd man out
because they wanted to go. Yeah,
right.
Morris went second level on the linebacker beautifully, and they were able to hit it up in there. But that's one of the things that's going to open up this game. That's definitely going to open up this game. Kenneth, I don't know what Kenneth's laughing at. I don't know. Can you tell me what you're laughing at? He said LMAO. All right, Allen with a shot. Nice play. Dig route to Singletary.
Well, we talked about in those 5 wide sets, the running backs do nothing, right? Now, did you have to run him on a route? I don't think you had to run him on a route.
The booger-isms are strong. Are you listening to the game and not us?
Did you see Booger McFarland's hands?
Why? Oh,
his
pinky?
fingers.
Yeah.
No, there's his middle finger and his pinky finger are pointing the wrong direction.
Oh.
If he was hitchhiking, he'd get people stopping on both sides of the road. Let's just put it that way. All right.
So the Bills are in a 3-wide set with Beasley in the slot.
There's that motion. Man, that was John Brown on the motion instead of McKenzie. Devin falls forward for about a yard.
It's a 2nd down and 10, and you run motion to try to shift the linebackers over to help your line and to block over, but you didn't do that. It was stuffed. So I'm not liking the confusion going on right now. So it's 28 seconds left on the play clock. Looks like Knox had his arms up in the air and he ran over to the sideline. Curious to see what they come up with on this 3rd and 9. Very tough place to play.
Sure.
I mean, even with the number of Bills fans that are there, this has been a very tough place for opposing teams to come in because you just can't hear.
Right.
Reliance Stadium is very tough.
Let's take a look and see what the combination is. Laughing at y'all picking on Dable. Well, it's kind of easy.
Well, he had a Diet Coke. So Allen in the shotgun. Looks like he's going to take off right away.
Oh, and McKenzie falls forward for the first down.
Slid his way to freedom.
That's it.
So it's going to be they're going to get a first down at the 40-yard line. Heck of a play. Look at Allen. Like, you don't realize that's not immediately happy feet. And let me explain why. He drops back. He sees the coverage.
Oh, man, Watt burned
and he runs to give himself a better lane.
But let's talk about Watt in the penetration on that play, right? So it looks like Watt clears through. Oh, man. It looks like Watt clears through, but that was on purpose. Right, because they were looking for help on the inside. The play design was not to McKenzie on the crosser. Right, they were really trying to force a pass to the left side that was just cleanly covered.
They're going a lot heavy because they want to run. It looks like they got Gore. It looks like they're going to run it. Ooh.
Nope, play action. Allen's looking deep, throws it wide open. John Brown
on Roby. So it looks like there was about a 15-yard comeback route. Play action was to draw up the linebacker so he can try to fit it in over the top of them.
Mission accomplished.
Yep.
It was a beautiful play.
So
all right,
McKenzie
runs the clear, and there we go. Look at that cushion, man.
Oh, man.
They really
he must be really
him
worried.
to go.
Well, you put him and McKenzie on the same side, it's a worrisome. So McKenzie ran the inside route to try to occupy the safety. The play action was to occupy the linebacker so he can throw it over top of them. Roby gave him enough of a cushion, and John Brown got the first down. So it's 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills with 12-10 left. They're at the Texans' 31-yard line. We're going to see how this goes. He drops
design run. Allen takes up the middle. He is going to get across for the first down. And
he dropped it. No. That's theirs. That's theirs.
That is a fumble.
Was he touched before?
We're gonna have to talk about Feliciano saying that he was down. We're gonna have to talk about that.
No, I don't think he was. Unless his knee went down. It looked like he fumbled just trying to go down. Look, he was trying to go down at the first down marker. Don't ever do that again, Mr. Marcel.
All right, so let's take a look again. Ball in the wrong hand. Down.
He's touched.
Oh man, he punched ball.
If he's punched when his knee's down, what is that? His knee's down. He's touched.
That's contact there.
Is that a fumble? I'm so confused. Why do Bills always get in these games with these plays? He's down right there when he's touched.
Well, hold on. Let's talk about this for a second. So, what constitutes a quarterback giving himself up?
A slide. I think that's the only. If he's going forward, it's different.
Well, he wasn't going forward.
It was ruled a turnover, so it's automatically reviewed. Can you can't challenge that then, because it's automatically reviewed, right? All turnovers are reviewed. So we will get the official word. Hopefully, this is not something that Bills fans will also once again say, "Hey, well, here we go again." You know, if your knee is down and I go like this, you're automatically down. Right. But if my hand goes through and hits the ball, then what are we ruling down? Down by contact. Knees down and he's touched. Then the ball goes out.
Well, I guess the question is,
did he hit him at all?
Right. So
it looked like he hit his shoulder and then punched through.
I mean, the question is, the player's already established down, so as soon as he's touched, he's down. You cannot fumble the football when you're declared down.
Touch doesn't need to happen. Chris Spencer, touch doesn't need to happen. He's giving himself up.
Well, exactly, but that's what we just talked about, Chris. So whether we're determining this to be giving yourself up, I think giving yourself up is determining yourself down. Diving laterally, I don't think is giving yourself up.
Why not? Was he gonna dive backwards? If you dive forward, is that giving yourself up if you dive forward? Because if you dive forward over a pylon,
you're not giving yourself up.
Obviously.
Right, that's what I mean.
If he's diving laterally, that gives an inclination he's giving himself up. He's like, I'm not going anywhere else. I'm going down here.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
I agree that he should have just gone down. Just go down and slide on the knee, right? Because you've already got the first down. You know,
he dove at the first down. So now they're gonna have to do a spot. if Buffalo retains the ball, they're gonna have to do a spot.
Yeah. Oh.
Someone mentioned today in the chat.
Yeah, Pharaoh Buffalo says always heard QBs had to slide. Yeah, I don't constitute a dive as a slide. Also, for those of you on YouTube, if you're looking for the game, you can also join us over on Sportscaster. That's SPORTSCASTR Sportscaster /# sports. Because we do have the game broadcast going on over on Sportscaster for you. If you're an out-of-towner and you're looking to get the coverage of the game, we got you covered up.
They get the ball. They get the ball.
Okay. Well, they must have determined that the contact was made prior to the ball being hit.
Well, it took it out of. If Allen scores now, he's got to do that.
See, he is going backwards there.
But he is on the first down. He's over the first down.
Yeah, he's over the first down.
So his knee's down right at the marker, but the ball's over.
Right.
Okay. So it's where the ball is. So Buffalo Bills get a first down and 10 at the 22-yard line. Looks like they're coming out in the power
and
I.
There's Niseki on the right side.
Very important to bring that up. Niseki is now in the game. More of a power run blocker.
And Duke Williams is on your inside receiver on the slot. John Brown on the outside.
He's doing a lot of sleight of hand. So it's stuff that we assume. Play action.
And Duke's running a nice route on the inside. Oh, John Brown. Oh, man.
That was way away from him. He couldn't.
John Brown is looking around for something. I don't know what he's looking at.
But that's one of the things. I think what you do. Here's the problem that I have with this, and I'm not gonna have a lot of problems today. Hopefully not.
Okay.
You got a 2-man route.
Well, he's trying to draw the safety.
No, you got a 2-man route on the 29th pass defense in the NFL. Put 4 guys out there. Make them make a decision. They're not very good at covering. If you allow multiple guys in one area,
you're leaving their best coverage guys to cover your two wideouts.
Exactly. They're not very deep. So you have a trips open look. Allen is in the shotgun with Singletary to his left. He moves over to his right. Oh, that's oh my god.
Oh man, they weren't fooled by that at all.
Who's that? Jordan Phillips? Just relax, 97.
Yeah, Houston was not fooled by that play at all. Looked for the easy out. Wasn't there. Allen takes it up the gut.
So now we have a 3rd and 10. So you were gifted a first down after the fumble, and those are the 2 plays you want to run. This is what I talk about getting too cute down here. I would have been much more happy with 2 runs, and I know people are going to think I'm crazy. 2 runs and being at 3rd and 10 right now. Because now they know you have to throw. So now you got a trips bunch formation. You have J.J. Watt at the top of your screen. He was just circled. Allen goes back looking to his right.
They bring 7 or 8
to the side.
Oh,
no,
his
he's
feet
not in.
weren't down.
Not in.
Yeah, feet weren't down. John Brown does not get his feet in.
He had to drag those, and he did not. Noisy boy disagreeing, saying he was in bounds. I think both feet came out.
Yeah, well, we'll see it here. And
catch 1.
No,
2.
out.
Nope, both of them are out.
Yeah. And
so now is it Hauschka's show? Is he gonna have a 37-yarder?
Yeah, that's what it looks
so
like.
Drag him now.
Yeah.
Why'd he jump?
Yeah, I don't know why he jumped there. They brought 7 on that play, right?
They did. They were trying to bring pressure, echoing a lot of the things that happened earlier in the season when Josh Allen was getting pressure, trying to force him into making a mistake, but he hasn't really done that.
Hauschka money.
Dead to rights,
yeah,
right
dead
in
the middle.
Cody Stacks, I agree with you, man. Why jump? I don't know.
Yeah, Pharaoh Buffalo says drag them toes, and you got to use Singletary, not Allen, in the run game. Singletary's got what, 2 carries today? 3?
They're trying to use a lot of misdirection plays to get the linebackers flowing because your boy, who's your boy for Houston?
Benardrick McKinney.
If you guys,
an animal.
If you guys were with us, and I know a lot of you weren't, but if you were with us in our podcast days when we were covering the draft, Paul loved Benardrick McKinney.
Oh man,
and I did too. He was a heck of a player, hell of a guy coming out. Someone gave us something in Sportscaster.
Oh yeah, I'll click over real quick. Hey, DeBill sent us a thumbs up. Thank you, sir.
Hey.
Oh, it's Elliot. Let's go.
Oh, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you, Elliot.
Elliot's pulling double duty here.
Now the question I want to ask: do you think that throw was late? I think it was late.
No, because that's the only spot he could put it.
The coverage guy was pretty far off. I think that throw was late.
Okay.
I think Allen led him too far.
Where do you think he was reading before that, though? You think he was reading more inside?
I think he was looking at Duke, right? And when Duke dragged this, when the safety came down and didn't go with Brown, then he's like, okay, I got to throw it to Brown, and it was just late.
And he tried to. I think he tried to take some off of it. That's why he thought it was late.
Maybe.
Otherwise, he puts that on a dart. He catches that.
And goes in the end zone. Yeah. Right. All right, so we got the kickoff coming up now. Bills up 10-0 with 10:47 left. In the wild card matchup, there is the kick, and that's not going to get returned.
An interesting point brought up to during the stream we did with the Avengers stream last night. Uh, Greg brought up the reason why you have Roberts and McKenzie for this game is because only 52% of the kickoffs that Houston has done, they purposely kick it off inbounds for return.
Yep.
So 52% of their kickoffs are touchbacks. So they give you a chance to return. And we've said on many weeks that Roberts just seems like he's just right there a lot of times.
Oh, no.
I'm going to break one.
Oh, Adventures with Dan, the Bills backer bar we go to, lost power.
Oh.
That sucks. All right, Carlos Hyde clears the corner. Matt Milano wraps him up. That's going to be a 5-yard, about 4-yard gain.
That will make a lot of fans happy. Not the 5-yard gain, but the fact that Milano, I mean, he had trouble missing a few tackles here and there. And so.
Well, he had the angle and he had the sideline, man.
He did.
Like, you got a lot going for you there.
So 2nd and 6 with 10:26 left in the second quarter. 2 timeouts used by each team. One timeout used by each team, 2 timeouts left. It looks like Trey White is going to be staying on the same side.
Nope, Dean Marlowe is covering DeAndre Hopkins.
But he has help over the top. So look for Watson, look that way, unless this is an inside handoff.
They love that pistol formation, right? Oh, man, and Watson is looking to make it up as he goes. Trent Murphy taking care of business, falls forward to the line of scrimmage.
He's not going to get a sack on that.
No, it's not a sack, unfortunately. Jordan Phillips playing some sort of air guitar. I don't know what that was. That's it. Maybe that's what it was.
Air guitar?
Air guitar.
Let's see.
So watch Phillips on the inside, right? Singled up, cannot get.
What's Jerry doing? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I don't know what Jerry.
He did an inside move and then stopped moving.
Yep, right there.
But guess who got doubled?
Star Latulele. Oh,
you stop it now.
All right, so 4 wide side, 3 on the right side. You got Duke Johnson in the back. 3rd and 6 coming up for Houston. Watson takes a shotgun snap. Pressure's coming in Lorenzo in there, and Darren Fells makes a catch on Tremaine Edmonds.
So now you see the platoon shift come in for the second set of downs. Like I said,
the
first
changing
down
of the guard for the Bills. Yeah.
Keep hitting Watson. He is taking a lot of shots. He did take a lot of shots last year, too.
Open up here. Edmonds just loses him.
He does.
Right?
He does. It's a read route. So if Edmonds stays on the inside, he's going to go out. If he stayed on the outside, he would have went in. And that's what happens. So, he's going to be a 5-wide set. Kevin Johnson's at the bottom of your screen. Trey's at the top. Hopkins is in the slot at the top of your screen with Milano. I'm interested to see how they decided to do this.
Oh, man.
Jerry's
Jerry
offsides.
Jumped.
You had Milano on Hopkins.
Yep.
Because you wanted to bring pressure?
Sure did.
And you figured
false
you can
start
cover
on
short.
Oh, they called a false start.
Okay, that works.
Well,
why are you trying to raise the crowd up?
Well, there's a bunch of Bills fans.
There's
a
bunch
of Bills fans there.
This was a matchup I was so intrigued about seeing because we haven't heard much from Jerry, but he had to go up against Tunsil twice a year. So I'm so intrigued by that matchup to see how it manifests. And he's going to be generating pressure so that Oliver Murphy, you see Murphy being the beneficiary of this now.
Right.
And Hughes already has a sack today. So
right. Fair Buffalo says, why is Trey not on Hopkins? That's a pressure package look.
They're going to go different zone.
Right, and unfortunately, they move Hopkins around enough where you can't always be perfect on that, right? Jerry coming in, and he's going to have Watson dead to rights. Watson runs into a wall of white, and that is that. It is now 3rd down, 3rd and long, 3rd and real long, 8-10 ticking.
So here's the deal. Kevin Johnson is the speed guy. He's the speed corner that you want because Trey's always good at manning up and being physical with certain cornerbacks.
Man, Jerry just blew past Fells. He blew past Fells.
I know. Hopkins was
watch this. Ready? Whoop! Gone.
Hopkins was open. Tunsil didn't block anybody.
Oliver was in too.
So the thing about it is when you're bringing pressure like that, you're bringing a lot of pressure. He's got to get the ball off quicker. If he has to get the ball off quicker, that gives your D-back a chance to do something.
Yeah,
there's only so many throws you can run.
Right, you can't hit the 5th step of a drop when a guy clears the corner like that. And Oliver pushing again. Jerry gets caught up in the middle, getting a little greedy, and Watson's looking for help. And he just runs out of bounds, and that's that. Edmonds has to watch that contact on the sidelines because
he ran into him. That was tough.
Just saying, you got
Jerry lost contain, because that's what Jerry does. Yeah. Jerry gets excited. We're not going to say he doesn't. I mean, those are some of the things that you love about Jerry. There are things that infuriate you about Jerry. Yeah. So he will run. He will just fly past a tight end, and sometimes. He'll just infuriate you by not saying.
Oh, they did roll it a sack for Murphy, so that's 2 sacks. Thank you, Geek Squad, for that one.
Thank you, sir. Or is he talking about
Trent Murphy?
Hughes?
Trent Murphy.
Because Hughes has 2.
Nope.
Teron Johnson on one knee. This is no bueno.
That's why you see another infusion of Dean Marlowe.
I like Marlowe. I mean, you know I like Marlowe.
Mm-hmm.
However, if I had the choice of Teron Johnson versus Marlowe, Marlowe's, just like we talked about the difference between Levi Wallace and Kevin Johnson. Kevin Johnson is going to handle that speed guy. He's more of a man guy. Levi Wallace is more of a zone guy.
Mm-hmm.
Teron Johnson is more of a classic, I'm going to shape a slot corner.
Right.
Here's a slot corner. Marlowe is a banger. He loves sticking his head in there and hammering guys. But so he loses a little bit on coverage in some cases. So
Chris Spencer says smart for Tremaine to stay stuck to the wide receiver until Watson crossed. Yeah, absolutely, right. So Tremaine that's a veteran move. It's a simple thing, right? But just stay with your guy till Watson crosses the line because it's third and forever. Where's he going, right? All right, next up, Watson has shotgun snap. It looks like Hopkins was in on Trey. Throw over to the right side to Duke Johnson, and he has just got nowhere to go.
No.
That's going to bring up fourth down. 6:50 and ticking going into the second quarter. Bills are up 10-0. Nice cover up. Seeing a lot of Kevin Johnson with obviously Levi Wallace not in there. And this brings to light. Let's not forget the first signing this offseason. Brandon Beane's first free agent signing was Kevin Johnson.
It was.
First player signed this offseason.
I think it was
and now no, it wasn't. His first sign this offseason.
I'm kidding. That D is championship worthy. This is exciting to watch. Defense looking stout. Watch for the fake Scott Blakely.
You got nothing to lose.
That stuff stinks.
French onion dip?
I'm just saying. I know my breath probably smells worse. What was he talking about? The clock? Yep, they're gonna bring it back again. I don't know why you take a delay game there. I'm not really sure about that.
Doesn't make a ton of sense, but
James Gray need to score again before the half. No doubt about it. 6:06 left. Now let me ask you this, Paul, because I know my answer. You put the you're gonna get the ball back with about 5:58 left.
Yeah.
5:59. 5:58. Do you run your 6-minute offense out on the field? Or do you run your 4-minute offense?
Here's the deal. I take a shot. I go 4 wide.
Right away?
I take a shot right away.
Because I think if you take a shot, you're giving them the ball back. I would take a shot with 4 minutes, not on 6.
Well, I guess it depends. I mean, the Bills have taken over 2 drives inside of the 10-yard line. So I guess it just kind of depends on where we are. And there's Roberts again. Nope. And that ball bounces out, and they are going to get the ball at the 3-yard line.
They are playing a defensive battle.
Roberts bluffed it, and it was a nice bluff, but
you're
not taking a shot now.
He didn't expect it to come back on.
Yeah, you're not taking a shot now.
Or do you take a shot now?
I don't know about that.
Would you run? I put Frank Goring and run a play action. Not deep. I'm talking about like a crosser.
Okay.
All right. You line up, but they've already shown that today.
Mm-hmm. Well,
so it's not going to be confusing.
This is where you need Beasley, right? You're working in a small space here. Even though you have 97 yards to go, you're working in a small space. And with the secondary that Houston has, you expect to see a little bit more Beasley. But they've used McKenzie a lot. So Beasley hasn't really been on the field that much because McKenzie's been such a big part of that misdirection.
Yeah, I think what happens is if you don't score here, I'm talking about worst case scenario.
Right.
If you don't score, you're not able to go down and get 3 or 7. Mm-hmm. Get the ball out to at least a 30. And if it stalls, it stalls. Then you punt it back to them. You give them the ball back with like 2:10 left, if that. You know what I mean? So you're able to knock down a few things.
DeBill says defense is playing like they usually do. So as long as we score more than 17 points, I feel good about this game. You can see Houston's kind of making it up as they go, right? Like the Bills are giving them a lot of different looks, and Watson's having some trouble. But that offensive line is not good. He hasn't had time really all year. And again, with no Will Fuller in the game, you saw Kenny Stills was big on their opening drive and nothing since. Stills got 2 looks in the opening drive, and he
hasn't had time to look for him.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? And here's what happened on that first couple of drives. You didn't always have Trey White on Hopkins.
Mm-hmm.
So that being said, they're like, listen, okay, let's try to adjust our game plan because they're not going to adjust theirs just to have White follow him, which they probably thought coming into the game. That's why they opened it up to Stills. So now they're probably saying, listen, and that's the key here, trying to stay always one step ahead. It's chess, not checkers. Because if Trey White is not following Hopkins, then you can get Hopkins involved in the game.
Right.
And what they're trying to do is then they blitz to counteract that, so you can't even get Hopkins anywhere.
Right. Well, and that's the thing. If you're going to see Trey, barbecue chips, my good man?
No, I'm good.
No? Really?
Yeah.
I feel like a glutton.
Yeah. Dude, I destroyed 15 wings after the show this morning.
Yeah, Bill Barone says we had bad field position this whole half. Yeah,
And
absolutely.
you scored 10 points
Still,
off
you're
of
still
it.
at 10 points.
Yeah. So you're able to keep the ball out of their hands. Paul.
Well, and you're keeping them off the board. And, you know, I think that's critical, right? You can have bad field position, but you can't let the other team in the game.
Paul will be giving you guys the halftime stats.
I will.
As you usually do.
Is that normally my job?
That's normally, you always like to read the halftime stats.
Okay. I will give you halftime stats.
Those of you that are joining us on YouTube and the Sportscaster, we don't take breaks. So during halftime, we will be here. So they're looking with a heavy look. 3 tight end set with Brown on the outside. Gore's in the backfield. He's going to turn around and hand it off to Gore right up the middle. Looks like he's going to get about 3 yards. He's going to get out to about the 7-yard line, which is not bad. I mean, you give yourself a little bit more breathing room than you had. But a telegraph play nonetheless, and still got positive yardage.
Well, you had Knox, Lee Smith, and Tyler Croft in there.
Well, he goes in Apex. I hate that call. Yeah, I mean, you could. I don't like the call, but I understand the call. Like, okay, we can't afford to have a turnover here to shift the momentum. Gore is one of the sure-handed guys that you got.
Exactly. That's why it's on the team.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why it's on the team.
Okay, so now Singletary's back in there. You have a bunch set with Williams, McKenzie. It looks like they're going to run a fake to McKenzie, but
Singletary busts and keeps in. He's going to be about 3 yards, about 2 yards short.
Reader gave him an extra 2 yards by piling in at the end there. So it's going to be a 3rd down and 2 for the Buffalo Bills with 4:55 left in the second quarter. Ty is in. Yep.
Ty Nsekhe is in. Well, you know, that might be, you know, it's interesting. I'm curious to see if we see Ty Nsekhe more when J.J. Watt is in or out, or if they're going to play tango there.
I don't know if they do that. I think they're trying to see how Ford was handling Watt and to see how he had some struggles and a penalty. And they're like, okay, we got Nsekhe now. Let's use him until he gets hurt.
3rd and 2, you got Duke in the middle set, Beasley on the inside handoff to Singletary. He does get the 1st down.
He got it.
Well, and he has still not been declared down. Man.
He is a horse. He is a horse. So now you got to think about it. You got the ball back with like 6 minutes left. It's now, you've taken about 2 minutes off, and you're not even out of the shade of your own end zone.
Right.
The Bills are looking, you know, maybe try to get a big play here. They currently have 97 rushing yards to Houston's 42, and Houston is 39 yards passing to Buffalo's 83. So you could see why Houston only have 81 yards of total offense, why they don't have.
But Buffalo is a ball control offense.
They are.
Right? They want to just own the football. They want to own time of possession. Allen
coming across.
Duke
You
over,
got 5 seconds left on the play
swapping
clock.
over
Off
DeMarco.
tackle.
Going to the outside. And that is Gore, and he is just going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So at what point do you start? Is the goal of this drive just to try to waste Houston's timeouts? Because I'm not happy with that. I'm not really.
I mean, it could be, right? It very well could be. But, I mean, the truth is, you look at who's getting the ball on the other side of the half, right? And do you want to give up this possession? I mean, we've seen the Bills with more time do less, right? We've seen them with more time do less. And they're moving the football. They're just being very conservative about it.
Ooh, that's something that this Houston defense cannot afford, another injury on the outside. And, I mean, Gore's a powerful runner. He's going to hold on to the ball. He's safe. He said, you know what you're getting with Gore. And I understand that. And a lot of Bills fans will be like, okay, this is the thing that has hurt the Buffalo Bills is that they don't put their foot on the throat of anybody. And I believe the Buffalo Bills got the ball to start the game. So they came down their first drive and they scored. So you're giving the ball back to Houston. You don't want to do the classic Patriot thing because O'Brien was from the Patriots. You don't want to give them the ball, have them score, and then come down at the second half and score again.
Right.
Yeah, you don't want that.
You give them the game.
You don't want that.
Right. So I'm okay with where we are right now. It's if we were doing this, you know, on their 40 with 2 minutes left, I'd be a little frustrated. Right.
Incognito says, take chances. You're outside your own 25.
I mean, I understand that, but
you could. This would be the chance, though. This is the time.
I think now you've got a little bit of space.
Okay, no play action.
Second down.
No play action. Just run a combo route on both sides with a dump down over the middle.
Yep.
Okay, all right. If you do want to run play action with Singletary up the middle. Spread the guys out on the outside, and then if nothing's there, Josh, just dump it to Singletary in the middle.
Right. Well, Singletary has to be in.
Gore's not hurt. No, one of their Houston was hurt.
Right, I know. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, Singletary has to be in for that.
Yeah.
Jet sweep pass, Mike Trotter. Ooh, he's living dangerously. We got Mike Martz. That's not Mike Trotter. It's Mike Martz.
This thing about the internet, you just never know.
You just never know.
Nope.
How you guys doing today? You guys doing good? 10-0 Bills lead in a playoff game. You happy with that? I am. Since they didn't score a touchdown last playoff game.
True story. True story. Well, a Bills quarterback did throw a couple touchdowns.
In a playoff game?
Mm-hmm. They just went the other direction.
It wasn't a playoff game.
Didn't Peterman throw a pick six to Jacksonville?
Against Houston?
No, against Jacksonville.
No, it wasn't a pick six. No. Because they lost 10-3.
Oh, all right. It was just the impending. We know Nate Peterman's about to throw an interception. All right. So
what is this?
ABC, thank you so much for your. I don't know why the Bills player gets the Winnebago.
I don't get it.
It's all right.
I get happy when the fat lady sings, Jack Patrick. Happy man so far.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Thanks for asking, DLC. Nice Winnebago.
That's
Jack.
what I mean. Yeah, like, come on now. What is this, Spaceballs? All right, Allen under center. Allen's been under center more this series than he has all game. Gore comes through, again, just gets one. So now you're looking at 3rd and 9. And you really are just looking at bleeding the clock.
Q right? Apex. There he is. Why?
Yeah. But Allen's made some good plays with his legs. Is this where you're looking at him again? Right? It wasn't Duck, but
it was. I would be more happy with Allen running a sweep.
Have you ever thrown with gloves on?
I've thrown with gloves on.
Yeah,
before.
I don't like it.
It's
I don't like it.
You get better grip on the ball.
Well, yeah. But sometimes it's too much grip.
Yes, it is.
All right, Allen finally out from under center in a shotgun set. Bunch formation to the right side.
I don't like this bunch.
I know you
don't know who you're blocking.
I know. Duke runs along the inside. Beasley cleared over the middle. And that is a nice catch by Duke. Because that ball got... There was a hand in on that ball. That was a nice catch. Yeah, he got the wind knocked out of him there. So Beasley looks like the guy here, right? Because he's clear. Totally clear.
Open.
He's wide open. But Allen was moving the wrong way.
That's a Mahomes throw. Running to his right.
Well, but you'll never hear people talk about that, right?
That's fine.
That ball gets picked there, right? Everybody says Allen knows he can't throw across his body.
Everyone knows you get, but there's like 5 plays a game that Mahomes does stuff he's not.
Fascinating. So 5 wide set. Duke is out. So that means you got Knox, Beasley, Brown, McKenzie, and Singletary.
I like what they just did there because they came to the line. They knew they were going to get the 2-minute warning. They come to the line with 5 wide to see what the look would be. So now they can go ahead with their play.
Sure.
Now, if they don't come out in a 5 wide, they didn't like the look.
Right.
Plus, you're giving Duke already went off the sideline. He can come back in because he wasn't injured. He went out of bounds to the Bills sideline, so he wasn't technically injured. He can come right back in if he wanted to. Hope it's not serious. It looked like he just hit the wind knock.
Yeah,
because he landed right on his back.
Yeah. Pharaoh Buffalo says, "I hate this waste."
Oh, he bent his knee.
Nice results. I didn't see that on the replay.
I didn't either. Hope it's not serious. Not bad though. Okay.
That's it.
Thank you, Justin.
Just get him over to the Texans trainer. They'll juice him up with something. You got JJ Watt running.
He got the needle from Varsity Blues. Don't do it, Wendell.
Yeah, it's JJ Watt not an impact in this game just yet, right?
Nope.
Flashed early, right? Had an opportunity for a pick 6, ball went right through his arms.
Keep running the clock. Matthew Ronkowski says, "Keep running the clock."
Right now, I think until you get inside a minute, you still have time to play with, right? You could be careful. You
have free reign of what you would want to do.
Have you ever tried to hit a golf ball one-handed?
I've done it before.
It's not as easy as you would think, right?
Well, you can't hold a golf club in one hand, can you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Listen, I can hold a golf club in one hand and still scratch my elbow. That's how big my hands are. True story, guys.
Do you have another beer? Yeah, I have a beer, sir.
You may
on to Baltimore, Jack Patrick. Let's hold the horse a little bit.
Well,
Come on.
We don't even know if Baltimore.
Fin attack.
We don't even know. Like we gotta wait for. Listen, I am Team Titans today, man.
Oh my God, I can't wait to watch that game.
I am Team Titans all day long.
You do anything tonight? Want to call that game too?
No. Yeah, I'm going home.
Fin attack. Lamar can't make that throw.
Maybe. That's a definite maybe. That is a definite maybe. So again, thank you to everybody joining us over on YouTube. If you're looking for the game, you may join us over on Sportscaster. I'll put the link in the chat for you.
Tighten up.
Yeah, I'm team Tennessee Titans today.
He's getting his ankle taped.
Listen,
6'3", 2 1/4.
If the Titans run, let's see. Oh man, like a model in heels on the catwalk.
Oh my God!
There's not a thing in this world that's going to keep him off the field, man. He's been waiting weeks for this.
Yeah, but I've done that so many times playing basketball. I don't even feel it now when I do that.
Who said that he rolled it?
That was a Justin.
Man, good call, man. I didn't see that.
So 5 wide. They must have liked the look.
Same
Looks like it's a cover 2 look.
The only
people in the
four.
backfield. Inside would have been open. There it is. Boom.
Nice pass to Beasley. He's got space. Man, he's opening a phone booth.
Come on, run. You gotta have another play. If you're not calling timeout, you get another play. Get up there. All right. All right. There we go.
They start moving.
There we go.
All right. So 145 and ticking. Buffalo now takes it over on.
Nice read route.
Nice read route. Yeah, really nice.
The professor back at it again.
All right. So Allen is again at shotgun set 5 wide. Houston is moving around and they're going real wide on the downside. They bring 4 again. Allen looks to dump and he just sends it over to Singletary. Who? Oh my gosh. What a job to get out of bounds. Great job. Stop the clock with 1:22. Good God. Is it that hard to tackle somebody that low to the ground, man? Watch this. Here we go. Whoop. let me just get out of here.
They missed the face mask. No, I'm just kidding.
You know what happened? The Bills looked at it like, who has the smallest feet in this draft class? Draft him. What's he got? Size 6? Draft him.
Draft him now. Slippery motor. Jack Patrick coming in again. 5 wide once again. Now you're utilizing the running back out there. They don't even know what to do.
They're in off coverage with John Brown on the inside, which I absolutely love.
I don't like that kick by Nasecki though.
There's nobody deep, right? They bring 6.
That was on.
Okay. There's a flag down already.
Sir.
Let's see what happens here.
I didn't like the kick by Nasecki last play.
Oh yeah, Feliciano takes 0 shit, man. He does not care.
Feliciano, my boy. That's my next jersey, by the way.
Feliciano, make sure you cover it in the blood of your enemies.
I will. Believe me. Nasecki's kick on the previous play, he got beat to the outside a little bit. So on that play, he was trying to get a jump, and I understand that. I mean, he was getting. They never call those for Allen. Marshall Parker comes in. You're right. They don't. And sexy. Jack, where do you get this stuff, dude? All right, they're going to go 5 wide
single
again.
High.
Yeah, because they have to try to bring pressure. Now they're bringing 4 up the middle.
Wide open to John Brown.
Out of bounds.
It's back to line. Maybe a +2. Yeah, +2.
So $1:17 left. The Bills still have 2 timeouts. They're very conservative, with the exception of that first quarter play where they had to call it when the time was running down.
Young King very confident the Bills are about to score a touchdown. TD coming, Buffalo!
Gag back.
We'll see.
That was a great play.
The Bills, I need to know whatever brand Chex Mix Dable brought this week.
We'll send him a box of it from Samsung.
That's it.
All right, so we're looking at Josh Allen. This drive is 4 for 4 with 55 yards. 1:17 left on the clock. 8 seconds left on the play clock. It's a 2nd and 8. They're going to go with 3 wide with Singletary in the backfield. They have a tight end to the top of the screen. Fake the handoff inside. He throws a quick out to Beasley. Beasley looking to stay in bounds.
Well, they got 2 timeouts.
3rd and 1.
You got 2 timeouts.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean, he just takes whatever's given to him. I mean, that's the story of the Buffalo Bills offense this year is that they're going to take what's given to you. So,
Young King calls him beastly.
Duke Williams sighting back on.
Hey, that's good.
We need you, Beastly. We need you.
All right,
Dable calling that head coaching job.
So it is now 3rd and 2 with 48 seconds and ticking. Bills are on the 31.
All right, he's pointing out the mic.
Oh, no, 26. Sorry.
Cunningham might be coming. You better watch it.
They only bring 4. Allen knows that you have field position to your advantage here. Singletary gets the first down.
31 seconds
inside,
left.
They're going to call timeout. Timeout called at 30 seconds.
All right, there we go. Perfect.
Yeah. So if
Sportscaster went bye-bye.
Yeah. All right, we'll restart the Sportscaster stream.
You want me to do it?
Oh, yeah, you do it.
Do you have your never mind. I'll do it. I'll be back, guys. Don't go away. I promise I'll
You'll be fine. Really?
Move out of the way, you monkey.
Are you serious?
I'm gorillas in the mist.
Oh. Good grief. Maybe next,
Hi, everyone. I can't get out. Thank you, fatty.
Calling me fatty.
All right, shut up.
All right, so let me get in the tall chair. Okay, look at that.
Watch, you're going to knock my beer over.
All right, so again, 30 seconds in, 1st and 10 for Buffalo. You're looking at Gore, Lee Smith, Duke Williams, McKenzie, and Brown. The Bills are, again, looking pretty tight on the left-hand side of the formation. Lee Smith coming in, looking for the call. There's only 5 seconds left on the play clock. Motion across from McKenzie. Inside to Gore, who just ducks down, takes it, gets lined up for what would be a field goal. right down in the middle of the pipes. 20 seconds, and McDermott's yelling, I don't know what in the world he's doing. I don't know why you spiked that football.
I don't know why you run it.
You got a timeout. It is now 3rd down. You got a timeout. Why are you spiking that football? I do not understand. That's an example of Dable and McDermott having a very different philosophy on how to handle this. Very, very different. Oh, Josh has no play. Josh was waving that he couldn't see the play.
Nope, it's the past 15 seconds. He's going to call whatever he wants now.
Yeah, he's calling it. You only got 10 seconds left. See, if you spike
now
the
you
football,
have to use a timeout.
Yeah, exactly. Because now you're looking at coverage. This is where mistakes happen. He's only got 4, 3. Snap comes in and the shotgun set. Allen looks right. Goes to Duke. Oh my gosh, what a play that would have been.
You had called for it, hashtag Nation and Bills Mafia. You had called, throw it to Duke.
In the corner. That was almost there. It was almost there.
Oh boy. Duke almost came down with it. Yes, he did.
Let's see. Up. Yay. It was nothing but hands on that one. He missed it.
Yeah, poor guy. Nothing but hands. I wish we had a good receiver like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right?
Ball was on the money, though.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. You see that arm? The arm was in there. Well, you got a timeout. Yep. At this point, why not throw the review to pass interference? Field goal is good.
It looks like my 9-iron. You're gonna hear it coming back.
So why didn't they challenge that? Do you think it's the young receiver saying? You think it's a young receiver saying, "Oh yeah, it would have been under 2 minutes."
You can't challenge that under 2 minutes. One of the things they take away from him. So here, all right, let's try to get a focus on this now. Okay, turn the hat around. I feel like Lincoln Hawk. But here's the thing: 2nd down and 9. Okay, 2nd down and 9. You run with 30 seconds left. You run it to Gore. That's what you come out of a timeout with. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's run it with Gore. Why? Because they're playing for 3.
Right.
All right. Well, all right. We got to get the play in. We got to do something. So Allen doesn't get the play.
Nope.
He did this with 14 seconds left. All right. Whatever. So he just sent Duke on a go route. Let's take a shot. At the most, and Houston knows you're taking a shot. Largest first half deficits for Houston last season versus Indianapolis. They were down 21-0. They lost 21-7. Today they're down 13-0.
DLC says McDermott is so conservative. I actually think that McDermott's going to have words for Dable there because I don't think that's how they wanted to handle that at all. Squib kick goes through, back to the Turner, picks it up at the 10. Oof. Corey Thompson laying some wood. And ball's down at the 32, and that's going to bring us to halftime.
It will. Hashtag. So the Buffalo Bills putting, you could be mad about the call. You can be mad about the last couple of calls. You can be mad that they tried to settle for 3, that they're conservative. However, starting on your own three, you go down and get points.
Yeah.
The things that we always criticize them for, they ended up doing.
Yeah.
You went and got points, kept momentum going into halftime. Now Houston gets the ball coming out of halftime, and they're down 2.
Right. You could be frustrated with the process that you went through to get there, right? It's totally understandable. Completely understandable.
Did you want some chips, sir?
I'm good to go.
Okay.
Bills on 3 scoring drives, though, right? 3 scoring drives in the first half. Houston is really fluttering around. And let's be real, right? Houston's 5-3 at home. The Bills are 6-2 away.
This is not paying homage to the 4 horsemen of Ric Flair, J.J. Dillon, Arnie Anderson. This is how many first downs Houston has.
Yeah. Quattro. That's it. And the Bills have 13, right? So Houston has 1 rushing first down. The Bills have 5. Bills have 8 passing first downs. Houston has 3. Third down efficiency, Buffalo 5 of 8, which is pretty good for them. Normally they're in the 40% range. Houston is dead at 50%. 3 of 6. Total plays, Buffalo's run 16 more plays than Houston. In Houston, again, we saw the stat during the game. Nothing changed. 81 offensive yards, 4 total drives for Houston. 247 total yards for Buffalo on 4 total drives. Josh Allen, I would normally say, and kind of cheat and say Josh Allen with 147 yards passing, but let's be real. We know some of that belongs to John Brown on that touchdown pass to Josh Allen, who, oh my God, one of the worst touchdown celebrations I've seen in a long time. Oh, God. So Josh
He's
Allen...
not as flimsy as John Brown, so he couldn't do it.
Josh Allen, 13 for 20 for 131. averaging 6 yards of completion for an 83.5% quarterback rating. Deshaun Watson, 6 of 8, sacked 4 times. Josh Allen has yet to be sacked today. Duke Johnson only has 1 carry for 19 yards. 1 for 19.
Who?
Duke Johnson. 1 for 19.
1 carry?
1 carry for 19 yards.
Well, they got out of it. So here's what they did. That's been the narrative. You hold a. Hey, by the way, anybody know that Carlos Hyde ran for 1,000 yards?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Deceptive, right?
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
He's got 10 yards in the first half.
Yep.
Because when he's in, you want to talk about telegraphing.
They know they're running.
You want to talk about telegraphing with Carlos Hyde versus Duke Williams or Duke Johnson. So when Duke Johnson runs the ball, it's not. I didn't buy
very
them.
Green.
You bought Tops things, man. These things were potatoes this morning. Like, they just got cut up
last year.
They just got cut last year. Mike McCarthy meeting with the Cowboys, interesting. But Duke Johnson, you don't think he's going to run the ball, just like you don't think Frank Gore's going to catch the ball.
Right.
So those are some of the things that.
That's what I mean. There's a very big similarity
there. So
yeah. Justin, why are they talking about the Cowboys?
Why?
Knows,
is anyone?
man?
Oh my God, this guy. Is that Duck Dynasty with Julian Edelman?
And Julian Edelman doing his best Connor McDermott impression.
He's trying to look like not Connor McDermott. Who do you think?
No, that's Connor McDermott. Oh, it's Connor.
No, the
Conor
UFC
McGregor.
guy? Conor McGregor. That's what I was trying to say.
Connor McDermott.
Julian Edelman. I'm stealing that.
Well, here's the narrative
That's
for me.
Phenomenal.
Right?
Oh
DeAndre
my
Hopkins,
God.
2 targets, 0 catches.
DeAndre Hopkins.
2 targets, 0 catches.
The game plan coming in was brilliant.
Yep.
Okay, they think we're gonna go man on him. All right. So they go. They put Trey on him a couple times. What does he do? He goes to other targets.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And completed every pass to any receiver who's not named DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
Watson has completed every pass to.
So in that,
He's 6 of 8.
but not every time was not every time was Trey White on him. So hey, listen, hey, let's try to go to Hopkins now.
Mm-hmm.
They did the same type of look, but they were blitzing out of it now.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't even have time to go to him. So you're saying 4 sacks. To Watson's credit, he's been sacked 4 times. A younger quarterback would have put the ball in harm's way, try to get the ball out of his hands. You know what I mean? What happened now?
John Marlowe, I'm impressed with Trail Mix Yoda. Also, Jack Patrick, Edelman looks like he puts rupees in his own friends' drinks.
Is that Curious George's dad? Who is that? Oh my God! Tell me you guys saw that.
Oh, Brady.
Julian Edelman thinks he's 1994 Lenny Kravitz.
I love you guys.
Bill Barone, great throw to Duke. He's got to make that one. That is a
I only had one hand.
tough catch.
Only had one hand.
Only had one hand. Okay, I understand that. But you know the gloves these guys use. I could throw a rocket at you with wearing those gloves and you can catch it.
Yeah, you got to throw a rocket first.
This moment of silence is prior to me killing you.
Does anybody just want to talk about how Susie Colbert is the same height as Adam Schefter?
According to my sources, at this particular time, she is as tall as me. In heels. You mean she's wearing heels? No, I am. No? Okay, cool.
Tim Gould, I'm not sure what happened with Brown hopping before that catch.
Riddick is the next guy that wants to go to the NFL as a GM.
Really?
He carries, like, you know what I mean? I don't know, I just think he would. I think he'd be
Can you imagine Mel Kiper as the GM? I do want to point out that if there's a team in the playoffs right now, minus Baltimore and Kansas City, who could beat the Patriots, it's the Titans. They won 5 of the last 7.
He does. He's wearing them.
What?
Mike Trotter goes, not a fan of sneakers with suits.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I wear those every day to work. I'm on my feet all day. I'm sorry.
I'm excited about the Tennessee game because when Tennessee, in the last 7 games, when Tennessee wins, they win by 20. When they lose by like 3 or 6.
Who?
Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
The games that they lost have been really tight games. So
they have been.
Yeah, I'm super thrilled to see the Patriots have to play Tennessee.
Even if, the Patriots win versus Tennessee, that's going to be a bloodbath with Henry. Just a guy that runs a 4.5 that's 250 pounds.
Right. Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, and who knew the Bills could score a first quarter touchdown?
First drive.
Yeah.
First drive touchdown.
Yeah.
Although Feliciano had his hand in the air the whole time.
Okay, he's like, yeah, we're there. We're there, baby. Makes you wonder what he thought when he saw that D-back take out Allen's legs. Like, oh.
Quick stop. I needed a second half start. Let's go, man.
Tim Gold said we have to get Fort Knox involved.
That might be a guy that they're taking away consciously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he is. All right, you think of, okay, if you're the Houston Texans coming into this game.
Mario, where's the sick tie from earlier?
Who's that? It's got to be Elliot. He was roasting me. He was roasting me earlier about it. The sick tie has been retired. It's my Bills tie. It's my red, white, and blue Bills tie. You try to think, okay, Roby, which is why he was probably giving up such a cushion, is because his hamstring is worse than everyone thought. If you're the Texans coming into the game, okay, can you take John Brown? Well, I'll take John Brown. Okay, that matchup's done. Now you got to worry about Beasley coming underneath. McKinney and Cunningham, I think respectively with both of those guys, one allows like 77% completion, the other one allows 89% completion in their area.
Right. Oh, hey.
Oh, just want to be.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Oh my
you very
goodness.
much. We got a cake?
Look at this.
Well, the kids are on a cake.
What
Cake, cookies.
What the heck?
Oh my gosh.
Joe's calling.
Uh-oh, Joe Sharp.
Yes.
Oh, what are we going to do about that? Is that going to kick out the sportscaster?
It will. It will kick out the stream, but it's halftime. Go ahead.
All right. Stay there, Joe.
You got to hit the speaker. Hit the phone, bottom left.
I know how to work a phone, Mario.
Top right. There you go.
All right.
Yo,
My dude.
how we doing?
Uh-oh.
Joe from Believers Talk is here for our halftime adjustments. And Joe, first things first, we got 88 people watching and only 25 likes. What do you think about that?
The motion, I think everyone should be liking Mario and Paul like that more than I'm liking Frank Gore right now. That's for sure.
Joe is.
That play call.
Joe, are you sauced up right now, buddy?
No. Maybe? I don't know where my car is, but that's okay.
Probably,
I have to find that.
probably a good idea you don't know where your car is right now, Joe.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a yelling match at the bar about Frank Gore getting a 1-yard run on a 2nd and 8 with 30 seconds to go. That was beautiful play calling.
Well,
I was salty at that too, Joe.
and what got me was McDermott's yelling to spike the ball. Right? Spike the ball. Spike the ball. Well, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Spike the ball. Are you kidding me?
We are up 13-0, so should I guess take it?
I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose.
So, Joe, DeAndre Hopkins, 2 targets, no receptions, right?
Yes.
So, do you think Trey goes the whole day without reception allowed on DeAndre?
Well, I mean, if he was better than the 6th best corner that he had in his career, I'd feel more confident. But I'm telling you what, this defense is looking really good. I think that we might shut down DeAndre. I think Trey White shuts down DeAndre all game. It'll be interesting to see if Houston tries to put Johnson on him more.
Right.
Try to mix up coverage a little bit.
Right, and we saw that a little bit when the Bills were bringing pressure. That's exactly what they were doing, right? So they were letting DeAndre Hopkins off easy, I guess, is the best way to put that.
All right, I'm gonna read Justin's.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Mario's gotta move snacks around.
I know we got bombarded with a bunch of snacks.
We did. This is great.
So Joe, we just got a message from Pyle in the chat. He says that Houston has 0 wins when they give up 5 sacks.
Oh, that's an interesting. I like that stat. I like that stat.
And we already have 4 at halftime?
Yep, that's it. 4. 2 by Jerry, 2 by Trent Murphy. Trent Murphy going to earn that contract extension.
That's right.
That's it. Well, I mean, he's already got another year, and I don't think people are very, fascinated with Trent Murphy as a player. But today is the type of quarterback that he plays well against, right? One that's just going to try and buy time, and you just play your role and you sit right in there. I do want to mention J.J. Watt was talked about as being, the big guy, right? You had to watch out for J.J. Watt. Even though the Bills have kind of forwarded in, they had Ford in there, they've had Nsekhe in there. Watt, 1, hasn't been very effective when he was in there, and 2, didn't play that much, right? So is this just one of those things where they got him out there to see what would happen, right? And then once Buffalo realized it was, Watt wasn't that much to worry about, that the game plan just kind of slipped away. Like, what do you think the story of the second half is for J.J. Watt?
I think J.J. Watt's mostly going to be in there on obvious passing downs. We saw him in there on that 2nd and 20. Yeah. And then we saw him in on that long 3rd down as well. And talking about 3rd downs, that's something else that you guys probably discussed already, but we need to get to 3rd and shorts. We cannot keep up with these 3rd and longs against this defense. I mean, this defense is notorious for giving up 3rd downs on defense. We need to do better with that. But yeah, I think J.J. Watt's mostly going to be in there in obvious passing situations. But yeah, he hasn't played, I think it was in 14 plays total in the first half. You guys can correct me, you have the stats in front of you, but...
My God. Booger McFarland's hands are just terrifying to me. Like, they gave that guy a teleprompter, like one of the ones that you draw on. He could draw on 2 different ones with the same hand at the same time.
I'm at the bar, so there's no sound. So I'm like, listen, you keep it that way.
That's great.
There might be sound. We can't hear it, that's for sure.
Yeah, nobody needs to listen to Booger, man. For those of you watching on YouTube, my apologies. If you're listening to Booger McFarland on your broadcast at home.
That's right. Go over to Sportscaster. You won't have to listen to him.
That's right. That's absolutely right. All right, Joe, we're getting to kickoff, buddy. Love hearing from you. Thanks so much, man.
Hey, have a good time, guys. And guys, hit that like button. Come on.
Joe doing the dirty work.
You're the best, Joe. Take it easy.
All right, talk to you soon, Joe.
You guys take it easy. Bye.
Later, bud.
All right, so we are going to get started back again. I will put a new link for Sportscaster. If you are looking for the game broadcast, you're welcome to join us over at Sportscaster. So we're going to get a new stream going for that for the 3rd quarter. And we are just getting to kick off now. Bills up 13-0. Again, timeouts reset. Buffalo is now kicking off. And it's not going to get returned. Ball's going to come out. And, second half adjustments have always been something that, you always get a little concerned about as a Bills fan, right? You have an old soul like Romeo Crennel. Oh, what's going on?
They let the ball roll. The Bills got the ball in the end zone.
Well, they got the ball, and he just the returner grabbed it and just dropped it in the end zone. So the ref never called it dead. So Buffalo is now celebrating what was possibly a touchdown. So he's saying, watch, ready? He gets it, he just drops it. The ref doesn't touch it. Heads up.
Wow.
He puts his hands out in the end zone, right? So he puts his hands out in the end zone, but that's not calling a fair catch.
No, it's not.
Right?
That's hilarious. Jaquan Johnson with his first touchdown in the NFL. That's amazing.
I'll go back. This would be great. This would be great. And look at, man. There's the side official is in on the field, keeping Carter away from the ref.
That's crazy, man.
Yep. Flag comes down. Yeah, because they probably told Carter to keep him away. They probably told Carter to stay away. That's not a fair catch call.
No, it's not.
And he makes no effort to get out of the back of the end zone, makes no effort to go down. Guys, listen, that's not a fair catch. I don't care what anybody's definition of a fair catch is. If they call this a fair catch, that is not a fair catch by definition of the rule. That is a touchdown. He gave himself up. Is that what they're going to call?
Oh, no, that's a chat. Safety,
right, so
illegal forward pass.
Yeah, they're determining that he gave himself up.
Yeah, he gave himself up. That's all right. That's interesting, though. It looks like I'm glad the ref's paying attention, though.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, you win some, you lose some, right? Buffalo gets that.
Matthias, I don't want this TD. Are you kidding me, Matthias? I'll take
any TD. So again, you have to determine what giving yourself up is, right?
He was throwing it at the ref like he was done.
Right.
You know what I mean? The ref was like, nope, that's not mine.
The ref calls a touchdown in the back of the end zone. Immediately calls a touchdown in the back of the end zone. But again, it'd be interesting to see how the NFL responds to that one.
So now Trey White is they got a bunch formation, our bunch set to the bottom of the screen. Trey White's playing off. Looks like they're going to play base inside. They're going to fake it to.
Oh man, Siran Neal.
So apparently, Teron Johnson is still on the sideline. We didn't get any updates.
Did we just become best friends?
We can't hear anything. Yup.
Do you want to go to karate in the garage?
Yup.
All right. So one thing I think Deshaun Watson just learned is you can't option with Tremaine Edmonds in the middle.
No.
right? Because he's too fast side to side. And that's why we talk about Tremaine would be an outstanding outside linebacker, but one of the reasons why they want him in Buffalo as the middle, because you can't get sideline, you can't go sideline to sideline. Because look, there he goes. He's trailing now.
Look at Latulele.
Yeah, Watson looked at that like, oh my God, I could run backwards past with Latulele.
Did he? No, he didn't.
He didn't, right? All right, and finally, ESPN or ABC, excuse me, is looking at Trey on DeAndre, and it's been a heavyweight battle. Watch this. Whoop! There we go. And Trey,
where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go?
Trey coming out in the draft was one of the best mirror corners in that draft. There was no doubt about it. He has the hips to flip with that.
He got an award from the LSU team that like talks about that. Like that's, I think he was, the number he was given is like a staple of defensive backs at LSU.
So the Bills are fanning a 5. They bring 4.
Jordan Phil, and then
and there we go. There's Tremaine Edmonds
with the sack,
just standing there smiling.
Hi, I'm gonna mirror you.
But again, what he did was he popped and dropped, and we've seen Tremaine do that a lot. He come up, he pops the center, steps back, right? Pops the center, steps back. It's a smart play. Watch Tremaine in the middle, right? He's gonna pop the center and then step back. He's looking for a read, right? He's waiting to see. Nope, not a run. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna sit.
It's usually called a blitz and engage.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing? Everybody just sees your big ass thumb.
I know. Right? I gotta get this. Okay. I had to get something. Shut your fat face.
You're gonna have a fat face with all this salsa over here.
Jackpot. Okay. I was gonna play something.
We got cake and everything. Woo! Winning. The punt is away, and for the first time, the Bills are not going to get the ball inside the 10-yard line. Andre Roberts takes it across to the 37-yard line, and that is where he goes down. That's the first punt where the Bills haven't taken the ball over inside the 10-yard line.
I have to do another Predator video after this. What's John Brown? Evan Anderson. What's John Brown's QBR this season? Pretty high. I'd say.
I would say he's doing pretty good.
Pretty okay field position.
Pretty good.
Own guy got in his way. Matthew Ronkowski says Terminator. 5 sacks. They hit the. Richard said they hit the 5 sack mark.
That's it.
So,
Game over.
Yeah, everyone back it up.
Back it up. Back the truck up. Let's turn this place into a parking lot.
That's Major League 2.
It's spin home 481. Always with the stats. He's at 158.3.
That's not QBR. That's
quarterback rating.
No, but what's the one I always talk about?
What are you talking
like where 50 is like average?
Quarterback rating? No. Oh, no. That's ESPN's QB rating.
QBR or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, his career QBR is perfect.
Yes, 2 for 2 with 2 touchdowns. I don't know if he threw any passes in Arizona or I don't think Arians had him throw any passes.
No. Passer percentage.
Brown QBR is good. I mean, Brown. I mean, maybe the Bills should take a serious look at this. I mean, Brown has a perfect QBR, and McKenzie hasn't allowed a touchdown as a cornerback. So maybe the Bills need to take a look at these two guys. These guys are playing out of position and doing this well. I cannot believe this.
Dogs and cats living together.
Mass hysteria. That's crazy.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You guys didn't offer us some food and beer. Dude, we are planning a beer tour with Hashtag Nation.
Yeah, we talked about this for a while.
It's in the off season. Well, the season started when we came up with the idea.
Yeah, that's true.
It was tough. It was tough for us to do.
Yeah, so getting together a beer tour, get a bunch of Bills fans, and God only knows how many tables will break that night, but it'll be a good time.
Jack Patrick recommends the Waikiki beer tour. And I'm not against that, Jack. I'm just on limited funds, sir. I'm in West Virginia on the road. I need your play-by-play. Okay. All right. Tony B, we got you, buddy. We got a little out of hand for a minute.
And again, I still just don't believe that this is giving yourself up. Because he takes a step back and then he starts walking forward. But he does motion that he has no interest in running with the football. But
what do you mean, what's up with Sportscaster? We got a comment.
Looks blank.
Oh.
All right.
It's showing on our screen.
Oh. Look at that little guy.
Refresh it.
All right.
Okay. So the Buffalo Bills will take over the ball at their 36-yard line. They got a 3-wide set. Singletary goes in motion. Allen fakes to Singletary. He's going to run up the left side.
Bills tried to run that play earlier.
He's at the 50. He's at the 45. He's going to get out of bounds about the 44-yard line of Houston. A heck of a play.
The Bills tried to run that play earlier, and you know what happened? That was the Allen run for 0 yards.
Yes.
It was that exact same play.
Well, because they bundled it up, and I think they're pulling on this one now. Yes,
Yeah,
they're pulling.
there we go.
So Morse and Spain kick out beautifully. Oh, what a great run.
Yeah.
What a great run. What a great play call design.
Let me fix that sportscaster.
All right,
I'm just going to switch the camera.
Paul's going to fix the sportscaster. Bills have a first down at the Houston 45-yard line. 4 wide set to the top of your screen with Singletary at the bottom. Allen looks in the shotgun. He looks over towards Singletary, pumps once, goes again. He throws over the middle to Croft for an incomplete pass. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 with 12:49 left in the third quarter.
Nothing, huh?
Nope.
All right.
Just end it and try part 4.
That's it.
Receiver just stopped. Apex comes in and says receiver just stopped.
Well, that's a young receiver. Who was that? Knox?
What I love about Allen is that he's not just thinking to run. He's got his eyes downfield, but it's not hero ball downfield.
Right.
That's what's so great about it.
Right.
He's keeping his eyes downfield. He's trying to manipulate the pocket. He's getting comfortable with his linemen. He's 13 to 21 for 131. He also has 71 rushing yards and a touchdown reception. Bunch formation to the bottom of your screen. Allen's going to probably hand this off inside to Singletary. He does hand it off inside to Singletary. He gets over the 40-yard line, and it looks like he's going to be down around the 37. It's going to give the Bills a 3rd and manageable, which we talked about at halftime with Joe.
That's a change.
It's going to be about a 3rd and 3. Very good numbers, Daniel. Thorough Buffalo Cullen. Yep. 8 yards for the motor. 8 yards for the motor.
Let's take a look. That was the chair that made that noise.
Evan Anderson, if all games are on the road, Marshall Parker comes in. He says all games are on the road.
I know. Bills 6-2 on the road, man.
So Knox is in with Singletary. It looks like it's going to be a pull play with Knox, if I'm thinking. So it's trips to the bottom of your screen. He hands it off to Motor up the middle.
Yeah, nowhere to go.
That should have been a pull.
He should have pulled that one back. He had nothing but daylight on the outside. Mm-hmm. Well,
your chair dropped and everyone started laughing at you.
You know what, guys? This is true. You know what I've been doing? I've been sitting on my feet. You know? Did you know? That's what I was doing. I was sitting on my feet.
Oh, you're one of those? I can't because it looks like if I sit on my ankle too long,
your foot goes to sleep?
Yeah, and I try to step.
Listen,
like I'm shot in the ankle.
Listen, I'm immune to that. I could sit on the toilet for 45 minutes without my feet going to sleep. I'm a mutant.
They always run that play and it gets stuffed every time. Yeah.
All right, so Sportscaster is
not when they pull Knox though. When Knox comes through, lay off the Fanta, Paul.
Yeah, it's clearly all that artificial sugar.
So Borquez, I don't know if he's gonna. Oh, I thought they were gonna go delay a game. He looks like he's gonna drop this inside of the 10-yard line. Neal's down there.
No. Oh, Sarah Neal up the back of the zebra, man. You don't want to ride a zebra on this field. It's not the Sahara.
So it gave it one bounce. You okay, man? Neal's not supposed to ask some guy how he's doing, but I mean, no. He didn't at all.
Oh man, how do you not see the ref coming? Like
he was looking at the ball. Oh, he tapped him when he got up. That's fine. I don't know. I would have given the ref interference on that and given another 15 to the Bills.
Sure,
that's crazy.
We'll go with that.
So the Buffalo.
So while we got 69 people in the YouTube, and we just restarted the Sportscaster stream, let's talk about the Trey White official Goalie Academy helmet that we had made up. So this is an autographed Trey White Goalie Academy helmet that we are going to be giving away to #Nation. So we will have a giveaway posted actually at the end of this game. We'll post the giveaway. I'll set it up. No, please not put that on your head. So this is actually...
the Bills are on defense. I'm going to call this for Trey White.
Is that... Oh, my God. The thing is so small on your big, fat head. You realize that putting the mask on and then putting the Trey face over you is totally absurd, right?
It's the point. If I turn to the side...
So Trey, 0 goals allowed in his college career, 0 touchdowns allowed in 2019-2020, and 0 DeAndre Hopkins receptions.
We actually have, Young King says, I can only imagine Trey's face seeing that. When we handed this to him, he signed it. We have video of it. Yeah. It's hilarious.
Yeah, he didn't know what was going on. So this is going to be a free giveaway. You guys, we will post a link to the giveaway. All it is, daily entries, no cost to you guys. Just go ahead and pop it right in. And you will be able to have a chance to win yourself an autographed Trey White Goalie Academy helmet. Autographed by Trey White.
I don't know what the Trey dance is.
I don't know what the Trey dance is.
I don't know. I got to know the Trey dance. Neal knocked the ref over because they overturned the touchdown.
So yeah, this is a cool prize. I definitely will promise you will never see another one of these.
No,
we tried
one of a kind.
We tried for a year to get one of these commissioned to made. like commissioned to have somebody drop the helmet, try and find somebody connections to get it signed by Trey, and we came up rolling blanks every time. So we finally were able to get it done. So it's a really, really cool thing. You guys will have the opportunity to win. So we're super excited about that.
We are very excited.
And the giveaway is going to be announced. Winner will be announced at the Pro Bowl. So day of the Pro Bowl.
During the Pro Bowl where nothing's going on because, you know, I mean, you don't want to watch the Pro Bowl anyway. It's going to be a lot of Patriots and Chiefs and Ravens there. You don't want to watch it.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Bills won't be there.
We will post the giveaway in the post-game video, and then we'll post it on the community tab as well. So you'll be able to enter multiple different ways, multiple daily entries. Duke Johnson up the pipe.
9 yards.
9 yards.
So once again, he's in the game.
He's 2 for 28, right?
Well, you don't expect him to run when he's in there, and that zone was vacated due to the formation and the blocking.
Right. But, I mean, doesn't the film from the first half tell you that that's available? Balls. We got a man down situation, Mario.
You spill on yourself? Mm-hmm. You got napkins there. So inside run by Carlos Hyde. He hits a wall, but not after he got the first down. He could have kept running actually on that one. So
they blew it dead.
Yeah, we're gonna announce how to enter multiple times for the Trey White goalie helmet, and then we're gonna announce it during the Pro Bowl, so you guys will have ample time to do a bunch of that stuff. So it's going to be a first down for the Houston Texans with 10:26 left and ticking. 20 seconds left on the play clock. 13-0 Bills. The ball is at the 31-yard line of Houston. Watson is in the shotgun. He's got a 2x2 set with Hyde in the backfield. Bill's showing blitz. Poyer comes off the edge. Watson is back there. He has time. He looks deep down the left-hand side to Stills and nothing.
Well,
which
Stills
is the matchup you want.
Yeah, Stills on Sarah Neal. That's something you want.
But it goes to show you that Stills is not at 100%.
No.
I mean, he'd have had that.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Will Fuller is stupid fast.
He is
absolutely really stupid fast.
But look, you see Stills running the crosser.
He kept up with him across the entire field. Ooh.
Yeah,
Trey closed on that.
Trey had to vacate because of the crosser, right?
And that's where the throw should have went. Watson should have hit Hopkins, but I don't know if he thinks he's open at all.
Well, I mean, what would you think, right?
He's on the sixth best corner.
Apex here says Hop was open.
So inside handoff to I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Shaq Lawson on the outside. DeAndre Hopkins does get a catch.
Oh, he fumbles!
And Trey Edmonds.
Get out! Nobody touched you!
Nobody touched you yet. It depends on if they determine him to have been given up. Did he give himself up?
Stop it. We got another shirt. Predator again. Oh, we got a little extracurriculars on the sideline. That's probably Hyde. They probably threw that on Hyde.
It was.
What's McDermott doing in there with those monsters? Get out of there, Sean.
Sean's not afraid.
He don't care.
Well, the man's not going to lose any hair over the deal. It's fine.
Oh, stop it.
So let's talk about that real quick, right? So Hop was just ran a little out, right? A little turn.
Well, I thought they were going to hand it off. That's why. So Hop he catches it on the outside.
Right. Now that was on Trey.
Move.
That was on Trey.
Trey knocks it out.
Pops it out big time. Now that was on Trey.
Yes.
So that's
a catch with like
Trey,
8 yards but what do you outweigh there?
Right.
What do you outweigh on that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that we're clear. When we say that Trey, Hopkins does have one against Trey.
Plays over. Personal foul on the yes. Number 66. Personal foul.
No. All saying personal fouls.
Number 50.
Jerry Hughes.
Jerry Hughes. What do we even have to look?
No.
But they're going to get the ball. Buffalo with 9:59 left in the third quarter is going to get the ball in AJ McCarron sitting on the sideline with the Buffalo Bills.
You're my boy, Blue.
All right, hold on.
They must have run out of data for the month. Thanks, Evan Anderson.
There we go. Stop it. No, it didn't. Are we back?
Must have run out of data. Look at this guy. Hold on. We'll find out.
Type in 55 if we're back.
I think YouTube just broke. Yeah, we'll be all right, guys. Yeah, we're back.
Good, it's not just me. No,
yeah, I don't know.
Oh, we lost so many people. We're back. Tell everyone to come back. Sorry, guys.
Sorry about that, gents.
You're back. Apex 55, thank you. Too much mafia on YouTube, can't handle it. So the Buffalo Bills have a first down and 10 with 8:17 left. They're at the 28-yard line of the Houston Texans. 5 seconds left on the play clock. McKenzie goes in motion. Allen turns back and hands off to Gore off the left side.
Oh,
he cuts up inside. Hangs on to the ball. gets a first down around the 14-yard line of the Houston Texans, and that's why you run that play. If he breaks one tackle, he's out of there. Lee Smith and Deion Dawkins sealing the edge over there. It might have been a hold on Lee Smith, actually. I think that would have been a hold. A lot of love for Gore in the chat. Breaks one tackle, and then actually breaking that tackle, he was going to keep going to the outside. So he was able to cut it up inside. I mean, that's a very proud man right there. First down and 10 for the Bills. He turns around, fakes the handoff, play action. He's looking toward the end zone. Now throws it.
No way.
Over
never a
chance.
chance. Never a chance.
Gore be watching Singletary mixtapes from Mike Trotter. Gore looking like a spring chicken from Young King. Third. I mean, usually when you say Smith, Peyton, you don't think Gore is coming up next. Right. Even though the guy has just been an animal. Most scrimmage yards. He's fourth total. Wow.
Which is
for a guy that doesn't catch the ball a lot.
Right.
That's surprising.
Yep.
Because you got to factor in most scrimmage yards. You're talking about Falk, Tomlinson, Allen, Marcus, that is. I like the video when the feed is down.
Hey.
All right, inside handoff to Singletary. He's plowing up the middle. He's looking to get about 2 yards. 3rd and 8.
7:20 on the clock. But
Real Nation stayed during the freeze.
That's right. But Buffalo will find out if if they're hungry here, right? They got
post corner to Duke.
Oh, you think so?
Post-corner.
Yeah, because look, the safety's on the opposite side.
If he's in the slot,
changing the play.
If
he's
he's
20 seconds left.
Well, he's got a lot of time. Dable's still in his ear. He's in his ear for another 3, 2, 1. Okay, now he can call whatever he wants. But he's too.
No, he changed the formation.
He's too inside now. He's too inside now. If he was up in the middle on the top in that trip set, I would have guessed a post corner. Nope, he's going that way.
Allen. Yeah, Cody Ford gave that one up.
Wow. Yeah, once again, the musical chairs of Nasecki and Ford coming in again.
Dangerous.
At 3rd and long, you know Watt's going to be in there. So why do you call a long developing play, especially in the red zone?
Now let's see what happens here, right? So
that kick is tough, man.
Yeah.
He just beats him.
Right. Yeah, nothing you could do about that. Allen never saw him coming.
Pectoral doesn't have to deal with his legs. I mean, he could have been running that whole time. There's TJ Watt. How you like watching the game? So Hauschka puts another 3 on there. Now, the Buffalo Bills, although you may be disappointed they didn't get 7, 8 and 8. You get 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions, and Houston has had trouble moving the ball all day. So you feel a little bit more confident in what's going on now for the Buffalo Bills.
Right.
I view this as a 3-possession game. Spin it could be. If they score, more than likely, if they score in the 3rd quarter, they won't go for 2. If they score at the beginning of the 4th, they're going for 2. You can bet on it.
I'm just going to take a look at Houston's splits this season in the second half. I'm very curious about that.
What's that?
I'm going to look at Houston's splits in the second half.
Yeah, they're not very good. They're not very good. Yeah. 16-0 sounds good to me. This is the you guys may be disappointed, and I understand that. I didn't expect like a 400-yard passing day.
No.
I didn't expect 35, 38 points. But here's the deal with this team. This is what the Bills do. They play a very ball control system.
This is done.
They play very tough, hard-nosed defense, and they put pressure on you, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to do that all day.
What you doing?
We got a low battery on the Sportscast.
Oh. Well, how'd that happen?
We're going to rename the channel The Technical Difficulties.
You all right there, champ?
I'm good.
Man, you put 2 Bud Lights in this guy, and suddenly he's all over the place.
Did you think I just fell? I didn't fall.
How did you get in low battery? It's plugged in, my dude.
That's what I'm wondering, my dude.
Oh my God, this guy. All right, so Buffalo again. You're looking at this being a solid three-score game. Houston has really not been able to move the football at all. Let's just take a look at their offensive production so far for the day. Duke Johnson, 2 rushes for 28 yards, averaging 14 yards a carry. Sean Watson, 4 carries for 14 yards. Carlos Hyde, 5 carries for 13 yards. Josh Allen is the team's leading rusher so far, 5 carries for 72 yards.
We had that one long game.
He had the 142. Yeah, he had a 42-yard run. Devin Single, 10 for 45. Frank Gore, 7 for 25. Right now, John Brown leads the team in targets. 4 targets, 2 receptions for 35 yards. Andy threw 1. Cole Beasley, For those of you getting motion sickness on Sportscaster, my condolences.
Shut up.
Mars like pulling over the tripod for Sportscaster. But right now, leading receiver for Houston, Darren Fells. Again, like it's 2 receptions, 2 targets, 21 yards. If you're gonna do that, you're gonna win football games, right? Like that's it. You're gonna win football games. Jack Patrick says, "I feel it. I feel a pick 6 coming." I don't know about that. Kickoff comes in and it is low. They're driving this one through, and yeah, Carter made sure not to come anywhere close to that football. He didn't want to be anywhere associated with that football.
How's this playing out for you?
The salsa?
Is it salsa?
It's like a salsa, I guess.
It's a meaty salsa?
It's a meaty salsa, which fine with me, man. Except I'm wearing a little bit of it. The things that happen.
You're the fattest human alive.
I should be like 800 pounds with as much as I eat sometimes.
You are, yeah. You have metabolism of a cheetah.
I
Hey, he tweeted out, sack. Oh, congratulations.
All right, snap comes in. Duke gets the hand up on the inside, and there he goes.
Sealed by Hopkins.
Another 10 yards for Duke Johnson. Here's the thing, right? Bill O'Brien, as a head coach, he's done a great job navigating some of the really terrible things that Houston has gone through. As an offensive coordinator, I'm not impressed. I'm just not impressed. Tom Falzone, Tre'Davious needs to be paid big money. Well, the Bills can re-sign him right now. They re-sign him tomorrow. They couldn't re-sign him prior to January 1st.
Yeah.
So
5:34 left in the third quarter. Watts is in the shotgun. He's got Hopkins to the top of the screen on White. He's got a tight end to the bottom of your screen in a doubles. Tight end's going to run off. They run a pick play to Kiki Kuti.
Yep. And there was nowhere to go on that. But again, you have Micah Hyde down in the box. Look, if you have Micah Hyde down in coverage,
sniffing around,
you throw at him.
Yeah,
you throw at him because Micah Hyde was. They tried to convert him to a corner in Green Bay, and it did not go well. Like that's why Micah Hyde was not very well coveted by other NFL teams because he had a lot of tape of Burn City.
Yeah, because they tried to put him at corner, and he's a safety. Mm-hmm. All right, Sierra Neal runs around with Kiki Kuti. Play action by Watson. He's looking over the middle, throws it deep to Hopkins, who has the catch in front of Tre'Davious White on a crossing route. I mean, you up 16-0. You play a little bit different.
Right. Well, look at the cushion. Right, you're giving that route to Hopkins. You're giving it to Hopkins.
So he has 2 catches now, one which he fumbled.
Well, and the reason you're giving it to Hopkins is because you didn't have help on that side of the field because Poyer was up blitzing. So you just had Micah in the back.
And he ran play action. There was no pressure. That's why pressure is so huge to try to get it on Watson. They may be dialing it back and probably playing zone a little bit behind it because they're not blitzing. They're playing zone behind it. So you got Milano and Edmonds in the middle once again. It's a handoff to Hyde. Missed tackle on the first wave, and Hyde's able to power through it. He's able to get 9 yards.
Anytime I see Jordan Phillips like 7 yards downfield is a little scary.
I don't know how he got there.
I don't know, man. You got me.
Well, Thomas Falzone, we'll hear about how amazing D-Hop is, though. Yeah.
Oh, of course we will. Right, but he was giving him that route. He was giving him that route.
Kevin Johnson with a solid tackle on Hyde. So it's a 2nd and 2 at the Buffalo Bills 38-yard line.
Probably is that Jerry on the front side? Oh, no, it's not.
Another inside handoff to Hyde. He's going to run up the middle.
Met
by Poyer.
Yeah, Mike Poyer was hunting for that ball.
Too. He was. So, but that's the thing. Now they're on the plus side.
And you want Houston to run the football.
Yeah, you want them to keep chewing that clock down. They're letting them run down our throat.
Yeah, that's what Apex says. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. You want them to run the football.
I've heard many times, prevent defense prevents you from winning. That's what I've heard so many times. So 3:30 left in the third quarter. We got a trips down at the bottom of your screen. Hopkins is in the slot to try to see if they're playing man. White is on him. So they are playing man. Inside handoff to Hyde, and he's gobbled up, nowhere to go. He's probably going to make it to about the 31-yard line of the Buffalo Bills. We're going to get a 2nd down and 9, probably.
Yeah, probably.
So if they want to chew up all the clock that they want,
that's fine.
Then what you know is there's going to be a tell. If they score 7, because they're probably in 4-down territory at this point. If they score 7, they're going to go for 2 if it's in the fourth quarter. If not, O'Brien may be a little,
I don't love O'Brien as an offensive coordinator, man. I just don't.
I kind of do. But he was given a lot of weapons. Watson, play action fake. He's got a lot of pressure up in his face. Oliver and Latule and Edmonds coming along.
Yeah, and again,
he's not going to go anywhere.
That's the danger of Tremaine Edmonds, right? Because he just shuts down that angle.
You're not going anywhere sideline to sideline. I don't care who you are.
It's that, and you even saw that with Lamar Jackson, right? Because you're not going to get past. You're not going to get past him.
Poyer came on a blitz, and so did Marlowe.
Yep.
So Hop was across the field again. He just
Same
couldn't see
play.
it.
Same. It was.
He doesn't
same
trust
route.
it. He doesn't trust that White's not going to do anything.
Right. No, I agree with that. 3rd and 8. 2:24. Clock is still moving. Again, you look at Sean Watson, 9 of 13,
Very
73
pedestrian.
yards, 15 rushing yards on the ground, and that's normally a big part of his game.
Neil
not a
is looking
100-yard
to
guy,
jam
but-
Hopkins now on the bottom of your screen. No, he's
Bills
blitzing.
bring 5. Oh man, Milano just poached Watson,
He did.
and that was a nice pass. D Hop got to the ball, got back to the ball on Trey. Like that's a true beat right there. This is a true beat on this route. That's a true beat.
I mean, he was running out, and White was giving him that. He took.
Does he get both feet?
He took a different angle.
1. Yeah, I got plenty of it. Okay. I wasn't sure if that first foot got down.
Mm-hmm. So it's a 1st down and 10 at the 20-yard line of the Bills. Watson in a split back formation. He's got 3 wide set, 2 at the top of your screen, 1 at the bottom, which is Hopkins. He gives an inside hand, fakes it. He's going to run around the right side. He gets down to 15 to the 10 to the 5. It looks like he's going to be
Watson's
into the end zone. Powers it in. Wow, really?
But where did they run away from, right? So look at where Edmonds is on that play.
I didn't see him at all.
Right. Yeah. So Edmonds is shading over to the opposite side. So Watson sees that and says, "Listen, if I can get a 3-yard gap on Edmonds, I'm going to take it." Right. That's a big play for them. It gets them back in the football game.
And that's what you set up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're setting up. Poyer hits him at the 5. What's going on?
Well, Watson is not. Watson is.
He's
It's cross. It's cross.
Ah.
They're going to review it anyway.
Oh, I don't know. He might have been down. Young King says he's short.
I mean, it's
But
close.
Poyer hit him at the 5.
Where's the knee?
No.
Down. Nah, it's over.
Yeah,
It's over.
breaking the plane. You know it's at a little quirky angle.
Yeah, it's over. Well, look, he's got 3 guys on him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Watson's tough to bring down, dude. Like he's a big quarterback. He's a heavy quarterback. Man, I want some of this cake,
Go ahead.
but I don't want to just eat it all.
Why not?
I'll eat the whole thing.
Go ahead.
I'll shove this all in my face.
Give me the Cool Ranch Doritos and a beer, and you can have the cake.
Cool Ranch Doritos.
Yes. So as they review the call, not completely confused by the defensive play calling.
No.
But I'm like,
It could be
Why
frustrating,
though?
right? Yeah.
you got a whole quarter left.
Mhm.
Is your confidence in your offense now this good? That hey, we can go out and get 3 at least. Put this game out of reach for
I think the
good.
question becomes: do you think you can kill enough clock? Now, can you score more points?
The 2 times that they blitzed on that, they held Houston a negative yardage.
I get nervous when you start laying off the gas, but the truth is they're up 3 touchdowns. They're up 2 touchdowns. Even with this, they're still up. They're still up 2 more scores. So it's gonna take 2 touchdowns to beat you from here on out. So I get it.
This is how much cake was brought upstairs for both of us. Paul's gonna eat the whole thing.
I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
Just let you know.
It's not even debatable.
So when you guys
I'm
give
gonna eat the whole
up,
thing.
give all these fatty comments, just remember. As I eat this bowl of Doritos.
Right. Listen, this is what self-medicating diabetes looks like right here.
Whose birthday? Nobody's. We just buy cake.
Yeah, we just had cake.
Yeah. When you're fat, you don't need a reason, Evan. Shut up.
Didn't think yesterday I was gonna make it to today. Let's have some cake.
Fast metabolism.
What?
Fast metabolism.
Metabolism?
You ever seen Big Daddy? Of course you have a fast metabolism. You're young. Metabolism?
Heap up anonymous. Damn you give him all the easy ones.
If Dable could see you guys. We're up in the booth.
Yeah, it's again, you see D Hop getting involved, but everything you're actually watching, like the one out on Trey, I think that counts as a true beat. But everything else, I'm not willing to call a true beat.
Yeah. You guys get a beach body ready for a trip to Hawaii.
Now,
Oh.
Houston's going for 2 here.
Yeah, because it's close to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I figured they would if it got close to the quarter. Oh, they're coming out right away.
They kind of have to. Lined up quick.
on,
Watson's
Poyer.
turning the corner. Watson's looking for it. There's Trey. Oh, no, he is out. No way. That ball went out behind the pylon.
No way he got that.
They called
Edmonds
it.
beat him to the corner too.
They
He
called
just
it.
couldn't wrap
Said-
him up.
Called it and said that it went over. All right, let's see what happens here.
That's what sucks about reviewing those plays. That gives them a chance to come up with something.
No, it's over.
Wow.
That's
what a
over.
play. What a
Well,
play.
you can see Poyer tried to push Duke Johnson into him. Nice play. Can't knock that.
So now it's a one-score game.
Mm-hmm.
He pushed Johnson to Edmonds. Edmonds had him.
Edmonds did have him.
Good Lord. That's no bueno. Okay. So 1:33 left. Now it's a 16-8 game. Momentum is changing addresses.
Well,
The Buffalo Bills offense has to feel pretty confident in what they've been doing.
and let's not forget, the best Houston can do right now with another score is tie. And that's if they convert the 2 points again. Right? So you're looking at best, Houston kind of at best tie right now. And that's not counting the fact that the Bills have multiple possessions to go. They've run way more plays than Houston has so far today. They've been able to keep their defense off the field because their drives have been relatively sustained. It's, to me, is if you come out in 3 and out here, that's a big problem. You do not want a 3 and out. Neil, attaboy, Robert. Show them how it's done.
Because watch, they run gore here. Derek Robinson.
Oh, God, no. Let's see what Booger's drawing up
What
for
happened with Murphy on this? He came in.
us.
He went with the bait.
Got sucked. Got sucked in.
That's uncharacteristic of Murphy.
I agree. But you
But
see, where Edmonds was.
Yeah, but you see one little breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that play is one because they kept running hide. You do play action off of that. What you do now is run Singletary, pull it. So they come out in I formation with Gore. Evan may be right. No, I'm sorry, Derek Robinson. So fake handoff to
Duke
Gore.
wide open.
Hold on to the ball.
Yeah, just get down.
Not get
All right.
down, but just don't do this stuff. Don't do the McCoy.
Listen, he went to Auburn. I don't trust anything he does.
Stop it. He's not blocking in the Iron Bowl.
That's true.
What a throw.
Nice
route. Nice catch.
Yeah, but here, like, you stop just at that point. Just go. Just drop.
Yeah, who cares, man? Break a tackle, go to distance. Who cares? Come on. You can call plays that are conservative, but when you have the ball in your hands, go for it.
Oh, shovel pass to McKenzie. Oh my God! Look at Deion Dawkins out in space.
I sometimes feel that he's out in space. And Paul Berg will back me on that. Okay, all right. So now you're getting back to the play calling that moved you the ball in the first half. You have Ty Nsekhe down in there. Even though because you got Watt, it's put up or shut up time. You can't just play him at third of the downs now. He's playing on all downs.
He's playing all downs.
So you're gonna have Ty Nsekhe in there to try to neutralize him. However, the kick for Nsekhe scares me just a little bit. But I mean, I would put it on par with Ford's, but he's bigger, so it's gonna take a little longer for Watt to get around him if he does get around him. So Watt is lined up inside now on Feliciano.
Mm-hmm.
We got a
I'll take that all day.
Single back set. Allen drops back, fakes the handoff to Gore. He's looking to his left,
man.
looking to his right.
Oh,
What?
wow. Duke makes that catch, and they're going to call him down. There's an absolute hold on the outside. 100% hold.
On the
coming
Bills?
back. Yeah, it's coming back.
Oh, boy. What a catch. What a catch. Those
Yeah.
are scary, though.
Croft was mugging the D end on the
He did?
Yeah.
All right.
Well.
We'll see it.
straight mugging on the outside.
Stop clapping, Sean.
Here you go. Watch this. Ready? Wait for it. Wait for it. There you go. Can't do that.
Oh, my God.
Can't do that.
Wow. Come on.
Which is a shame because it wastes a beautiful catch.
a beautiful catch, beautiful play.
But
But these are what has happened to
But
this team.
the chat is begging for Duke Williams on this football
They're
team.
talking about the play clock. What, oh no.
No, it's going to run to the third quarter.
I thought it was the play clock. It's the actual clock. So 2nd and 15. You get to regroup a little bit. Start of the fourth quarter, up 16-8. You got to try to do something to get half of it back. So you got to call a play, run or pass that you think can get 8 yards.
Mhm.
What play do you have? Like what we talked about in the first half. They had a 2nd and 5
Mhm.
or 2nd and 3. Then they had a 2nd and 8. They ran the same exact play.
Mhm.
I'm not really a champion of that philosophy right now. It could be something that they do. I don't know. For Pete's sake, Beasley, Jack Patrick. DLC says LFG.
Kenneth Osborne says, I think Duke just stole Foster's roster spot for good. Robert Foster's not making that catch.
No, he's not.
He's
not running that route.
No.
I haven't seen him run a comeback all year. Or maybe one.
Nope. The only time I saw Foster come back to the ball was when Allen underthrew it.
I guarantee you go up to 10 Bills fans on the street and say, man, Duke had a beautiful catch, but it was negated by a tight end hold. 10 of them would say, Lee Smith? They wouldn't say it was Croft.
Right. That's true. That's probably true.
Oh, boy. See, the people want Beasley. Give him Beasley. Fan reactions are funny. You see the one guy that I think the Saints lost, and the guy punched his TV and broke it? Oh, it was the funniest thing. I think the Saints lost a game or something like that, and the guy literally put a hole through his plasma screen.
Well, what about the Eagles fan?
Oh, they're awesome.
Eagles fans are nuts.
They're 31 other teams not holding, especially the Pats.
ESPN coverage is bad, John Patrick. Yeah, that's why you're here with us, man.
True story.
You're with us.
True story.
Yeah.
We have more tasty snacks.
We do have better snacks.
Josh Allen's Arsenal is military grade by Young King.
Nice. Noisy boy, if we lose this game, I'll break something. You'll see me on YouTube. Or World Star.
Do they still have World Star? Is it still going?
What are you asking me for?
You just said you'll see it on World Star.
World Star never goes away.
I don't know you anymore.
World Star! You still hear people yell it when something's going down at McDonald's and everybody pulls out their cell phones.
Oh my God.
World Star!
Did you see the one girl that stopped? She stopped the guy from escaping Best Buy with a stolen item.
Yeah.
And she was like,
yeah.
Great lateral quickness.
That's
nice
it.
pop at the
That's
line.
it.
It was so funny.
That's it.
My Nate Crossway, my Buffalo quote, find a way to lose this game quote, radar is going off.
Here's the thing. J.J. Watt is getting Teddy Bruschi level coverage right now.
Oh, stop.
Where everything that happens, they just show J.J. Watt.
They're going to run inside handoff, inside Watt. Because he's rushing outside too fast.
Nope.
It was there, though.
It was. Pass to Duke. They got it. They looked at it.
So they got to
get you one back.
They got half of it.
Yep.
They got half of it back, which is what I thought. Butcher's block. Wearing my hashtag sports wristband. Go Bills. Nice. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Hey. Thank you.
She wrecked that dude, Kenneth Osborne. Yeah, that was crazy. So 3rd and 8, 25 seconds left.
Jack Patrick. J.J. Watt's excited. Who cares? That's right. Duke is the new D-Hop. Evan. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes.
Put the beer down right now. So I'm interested to see how Houston comes out to defend this.
So what are we looking at? 3rd and 8. Play clock.
Safety blitz up the middle. Run it.
Run. Space. Oh, and he fumbles the football. Oh my God! And Quentin Spain just takes a year off Merciless's life. Oh, that wasn't Merciless.
We got a flag though. I thought they threw a flag now.
Yeah, I saw something drop, but
Marcavius Mingo.
Sure. It was maybe the Mingo HO baby. Yeah, not ideal, right? So we talked about Allen, and this
he should have started.
Throw.
He just should have started.
Man, that was just a fingertip that knocked that football down too. That was not a lot.
God, Martin felt like a fridge just fell on him.
Yeah, do you remember growing up watching the Three Stooges? You saw the piano rolling downstairs. That's what it looks like.
Dude, you're gonna have back surgery very soon.
Yeah. It was not a lot of contact to get that ball out.
They got Vernon Hargraves?
They do have Vernon
Hargraves. I forgot they had Vernon Hargraves.
Yeah.
He should have ran the minute he didn't see anything. Mm-hmm. Just take off right up the middle. You would have tucked the ball away. You wouldn't have fumbled.
Looking at the read, Jerry brings him down with Trent Murphy. Gain him about 2.
The F and commentator curse. Defense, you ready for a pick 6? Josh needs to learn to protect them. He does.
Yeah, that's just a bad look.
You just got to get a feel for that when that's happening. I mean, you're in the pocket, you drop back, you count, you have that mental clock in your head. Mm-hmm. You start running up the. Now, your line is not looking at you. No, the defense is. They peel off their blocks. You have to try to tuck it right now. You got to go now.
All right, so Bills are in a single high safety look. They got 4 down. They bring 5. Poyer on the outside. Oh, man, and Kevin Johnson just loses coverage on Kenny Stills. looked like a little bit of a push by Stills to get him in there, but
May have been.
what is
Stills just got signed, so he has no history with Johnson.
yeah, there's that. There was a little push out there. Kevin Johnson's eye black looks like he's in Braveheart. Or he's doing Elisa Left Eye Lopez. I'm not sure which.
Butcher's block says want the Bills to win, but also want to see Paul rage and break stuff. So they're in shotgun, offset eye. They have 3 wide receivers set. The Bills look like they're in their conventional 4-3. In their nickel package, I'm sorry. So inside handoff to Carlos. And that's what they've been doing the whole time.
Yeah.
They seal it off, and they run outside. And, Watson has the option to pull it if he wants. That doesn't look like to me, it doesn't look like a straight handoff. It looks like he has the option to pull that.
Well, we said we didn't need the Bills to go 3 and out, and Bills ran 3 plays, fumbled the football, and gave it over. Right? That's exactly what you don't want. You don't want 3 and out. Matthias just gave it away with 3 plays. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
But that, Houston still has to score. It's not
they
like
still
it's
have
guaranteed.
to get the 2-point conversion.
So
That's the top.
they're at the 23-yard line of the Buffalo Bills. Watson's in shotgun again with Hyde next to him.
He's checking.
Bills are communicating inside. Looks like they're going to drop curl to flat.
Well,
there they go.
there's a pass. Jordan Phillips got right through it. Oh, thank you very much. Darren Fells about 2 yards short.
So
Kevin
now
Johnson
this is
covers
the
that
key
up.
down. They can kick it now. They can kick it. So they'll go down 5.
Well, it's 3rd down.
No, I'm saying if the
3rd.
Bills are to stop them now, they can, with 12 minutes left, they can kick the field. They can risk kicking the field goal because of what has been going on with the offense on the other side of the ball.
So the Bills last time totally gave them the middle, right? So here it looks like they're coming down, and they're going to show straight blitz. And Trey's moving to the outside. D-Hop's, oh man, Hyde's on D-Hop. No, Kevin Johnson's on
D-Hop. So they got everyone at the line showing blitz. This could be a zone look.
Yep, they bring 4. And Trent Murphy, and daylight. Jerry Hughes coming up from behind, and that is how you seal that down. All right, so.
What's he pointing at? A hold?
No way.
Hop. He's talking about Hop. He's talking to Hop. Because he wanted to do something. He was
4th
clapping, looking at D-Hop.
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking.
There might have been, I don't know what he wanted him to do. He wanted him to run a hot route, probably.
But there again, Jerry Hughes, the one time that clearing the corner real wide works is against a player like.
And they're going for the field goal. But here's what I'm saying: when you bring pressure on him, you're not allowing them to run. You're not allowing them free space. You force them into bad situations.
Right.
Just keep bringing pressure.
16-11 with 10:55 left on this wild card weekend.
It is pretty wild.
It is
pretty
indeed wild.
So I would go maybe 2 reads and run for Allen this series. If you go over your first and second read and there's nothing there, take off and tuck the ball down. I know a lot of people are not want to hear that, but it's a little better than him just fumbling it away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hey, we got a foam finger from Evan.
Just as it went out.
Elliot.
You want this?
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
I got it.
You got it.
I got it.
Is the cake too much for you?
Ugh.
You fat sloth.
No, the diabetes. It's the diabetes.
All right, guys. We got Jake the Snake and Josiah's World. Just go. That's funny. Cardiac Bills much? Yeah. Would it be a game if they didn't give us a heart attack? Josh just gave them 3. He did? Possibly the play calling? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Not many things have been going. The hold gave them 3. Because they had a first down and they were going. They were moving the ball. The hold gave them 3.
No, you can't... No, I don't put... Listen,
just give it a different perspective, Paul.
I disagree because...
I don't necessarily agree with it. I'm just saying.
I'm just spouting words off at the mouth.
I'm just giving an alternative. That's what the show's about. Giving different perspectives. That's why the nation is so important. So I picked the wrong... Chris Stratton. I picked the wrong day to quit sniffing glue. I picked the wrong day to quit smoking. D gave them 3. G-Rock says the D gave them 3. Fumble caused 3. Got to bring that ball in. Scott Blakely. I'm glad Allen and our offense showed up today since our defense is struggling a bit.
But
hopefully our defense buckles down. Hope they do.
Here's Buffalo again being at...
I think Elliot Eisler. I think my thumbs up on the sportscaster broke the stream.
Yeah.
My bad. We're back up again, though.
We are back up over in Sportscaster. I think one of the problems that you run into is then if the Bills had 24 points, you'd feel more comfortable about this, right? But you kick 3 field goals.
Yes.
Right? That's where we are.
Yeah.
You kick 3 field goals. So It's not like you weren't moving the football. It's not like you weren't capable of scoring. It's you kick 3 field goals.
Nate Crossman, we always throw away the momentum in the third, play for the fourth. Josh Allen's going to pop.
Oh man, I hate living that life.
2010 undrafted free. So Evan Anderson, my wife's actually watching the game with me and said Josh Allen's demeanor completely changed and said he looks scared now. Just to remind everybody, after the game, win or lose,
Post game,
win or lose. Just saying this because sometimes it gets confusing. Win or lose, what we're going to do is we're going to do the post game a half hour after the game. So we're going to let you guys know. That kick will go into the end zone. 10:55 left in the fourth quarter. The Bills hold a 5-point lead, which is big because you got to try to give up a touchdown now. You've only given up one, and it was when your defense was playing off on one drive. So you now know you can't play off on one drive now. So very interesting. This is why I didn't get my hopes
noisy
up
boy,
too high.
Cody Ford, please don't suck.
Is he in now? Oh, not. Well,
Drink more beer, boys.
Marcellus is on the side.
We're scoring when you're drinking. Richard Cartagena. We must. I guess we have to drink more.
This happens. All right, so they're in a power set. It looks like they're gonna give the ball up to Singletary, who hasn't been in for a while. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what was going on, whether or not it was play calling, whether or not it was maybe he was hurt or feeling something, but I don't know. It was 10:43 left. The Bills are gonna have a 2nd and 6 at their own.
And again, the Bills aren't in panic mode, right? This isn't panic mode. This is we've been driving the ball all game. We kick 3, we're right back where we were a minute ago. We score again and we pull away.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So the Bills are looking to kill. If they can kill 4 minutes here and then walk away with at least 3, 4 to 5 minutes, then you've done a good job. Then you've done your job. So watch the Bills milk that play clock. Here it is, going down 5. They snap it with 5 left. Looking out, easy pass completion to Singletary, who gets out of bounds.
He could have cut that back, I think.
He probably could have. Gets out of bounds, so it's going to be a 3rd and 4.
For the Buffalo Bills is 10:07 left in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 4, 16-11.
It's
at the
tough.
29-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
31, I'm sorry.
Well, and now we see Beasley in the game. So with Duke Williams, that's the one thing I will say. Duke Williams is costing Cole Beasley snaps.
Well,
right? Because in run situations,
Williams
Cole
is in there
not
now.
out there.
Cole Beasley can be out there. Let's say here's the thing: you can run a double levels concept. Now Beasley's going to motion to the other side to see if it's man or not. It is man. Roby's going with him, so you have the option to throw to Duke on the other side. There's Duke.
Oh,
you got to get that pass up.
Yeah, that was
you had man on
pass.
Roby. The matchup was Duke. Get the ball up.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. So again, they're going to highlight.
He knocked it out of his hand. Watt hit that.
He? Yeah. Oh, he hits the bicep. I don't know if that impacted the pass.
Damn it, Josh.
Yeah, I don't know if that impacts the pass. But that's what Watt does is he moves all over the
He
line.
moved over to Dawkins now.
Oh, right.
That was Dawkins. Somebody cue
punt
Paul
is
Berg.
up, and it
Short.
looks like, oh man, that was a late fair catch call. Good job by Sierra Neal to hit the brakes.
Where do you get that? The 35?
Really late.
Now this is what is puzzling to me and upsetting to me about this defense. This defense has been on the field quite a bit in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
All right, if you want to compare the first half stats to the second half stats to how long that this defense has been on the field, they've been on it quite a bit. Call 911. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Jack, they're already on the way to my house. Don't worry.
You're not alone.
We are not ready for the pound defensive lineman. Mikey Mike is defecating in his trousers.
Hey, listen, we've all been there, man.
I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah, we've all been there. And then I saw somebody else mention Estevor says 21 years without a playoff win. The Bills had, they had an opportunity to put this game, to give themselves a bit more distance than they have right now. And again, you kick 3 field goals is what happens.
Yeah, you hold them. They get the ball in the second half. You stop them. You have a chance to drive down and score more points, and you don't do that.
Right. So it's a game of inches, but it's also a game of attrition. And the Bills have been able to stay healthy all season.
Come on, man.
What? What's wrong? What's wrong with Apex?
Josh has given them the lead. They didn't score. It's the Bills are still up in this game.
Yeah, I think he means by forcing the punt, that pass being down to Duke, the fumble. There's some things that you do link back directly to Josh Allen that are indisputable Josh Allen.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he could have gotten that ball off really quick to Duke Williams, knowing that Roby was going with.
Yeah.
Roby was going with Beasley. That's why
Yeah.
you put Beasley in motion. You want to see where Roby goes. If nobody moves, you're in a zone. Beasley will find the soft spot. First down. Let's keep going.
Right.
Because Roby went, it was a man look. You had the matchup you wanted with Duke Williams on a guy that was trailing him.
Right.
Throw the ball.
Right. Yeah. Oh, I'm with you. And again, like I know we
Thank
can
you,
talk
Jake
about
the Snake.
we can
Appreciate
talk
it.
about Devin Singletary all day, and how effective he's been as a runner. 11 rushes for 49 yards, averaging
effective.
4.5 a clip.
And that's
But
what-
there's very few runs where he's not getting tagged.
Well, there's a
He's getting tagged at the line on every one of those.
there's a reason that's puzzling now when you start thinking about it.
What? He's only run the ball 11 times.
No, the fact that he's run the ball 11 times for 49 yards. He has a great yards per carry, and they're not running him.
Right. Yeah. It's concerning.
John Marlowe, I have faith in our team, but our O-line is gassed.
Ooh, DLC is calling it now a Poyer interception.
We surrender momentum and control the game. Dan Tanyan. O-line's getting beat. Matt Mallory.
I'm not a big believer in momentum.
Stop it, Brian.
I'm really not. I'm not a big believer in momentum, man. I don't really believe it. And there's the playoff seeding. So a lot of people have been asking, are we going to play the Chiefs or the Ravens if we were to win this game? Again, it depends on who wins the Titans-Patriots game, because the worst remaining seed goes to Baltimore. The better remaining seed goes to Kansas City. So, a lot of different scenarios.
Lorenzo
there, how this
Alexander in
all
the
play
game.
out.
They like bringing pressure. When
Yep,
Lorenzo's
Dean
on the-
Marlowe is in. He's
Inside
going to be on.
handoff.
He's going to be on Fells, and Marlowe's chasing down Watson from behind. Watson's going to get about 6 there. Nobody touched him, so I don't know what that was all about.
Was there another flag?
No.
Oh.
So 9:24.
So a
left.
broken play.
Yep. Oh, Lorenzo got sucked in.
So Edmonds had his back.
Yep. Oh man, Edmonds, you can't get pushed out. You can't get pushed out like that.
Well, he was staying. He would have dumped it at that point. He probably could have dumped it off. So you got Corey Luget and a couple of your you have a run stopper and a pass rusher in there with Oliver and Luget. So
Yep. And Lawson on the opposite side
with Alexander,
with
that
Lorenzo.
means that Hughes and Murphy got to be gassed.
Yeah.
A blitz with Hyde. He's going to go deep
Lawson
off the
almost
left hand
got
side.
there. Oh man, Hopkins with a beautiful catch on Trey. That was nice. You can't argue that.
He's
That
the
was really
he's,
nice.
he's the best. I think he's the best wide out in the league.
Yeah.
I mean, you say what you want about certain wide receivers. I think he's the best wide out in the league.
Yeah.
He put this in a perfect spot. Like where?
Yeah, it's a
where
good praise. Well, unfortunately, the broadcast couldn't really tell where they spotted it.
no, it's the first and
So
10.
Watson's
8
gonna-
minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yep. But all teams have their
28-yard
all
line.
timeouts remaining. Yeah, it's on the 28. Watson takes the snap, and he's going to look to run. Lorenzo's there, but he gave himself up and gets back maybe
They didn't
a
stay in
yard.
their lanes.
No.
They didn't stay in their lanes. They opened up.
Yep.
Flag probably for a hold.
I
Hopefully.
would think so.
No, it's on the Bills. Defensive holding. I
Uh,
don't know. Watson's point. I don't know what it is on.
let's see. Let's see what they say.
Penalties. Here we go.
Holding, defense.
Number 33, Sierra Neal. He was in the pocket for a little while. I mean, Neal is he's a decent cover guy, but he's not that good. Throwing the game, we're folding. A lot of negativity coming in the chat.
Well, I mean, I don't put a secondary holding call as folding.
No, it's a 5-yard penalty.
Right.
It's not a spot foul.
Right. It's 1st and 10. So you're right where you were. So
Well, it would have been a 2nd and 9. I mean, whatever. Ball at the 22-yard line of the Buffalo Bills. The Bills come out in a nickel look. It looks like a single high safety with Hyde. Poyer sniffing around the box. Watson's in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap, look to his right. He's going to run up the middle.
It's same thing. Exact same thing. Everything just fell apart.
Yeah, but
Those
you
lanes
can't
are
take.
wide open.
You can't take.
That's
Edmonds
why Jerry's.
as
That's
spy.
why. That's why Jerry's getting frustrated, right? Because Legit's leaking through.
You got pushed in the back.
Yeah.
Can we get a back? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's why you can see Jerry starting to get frustrated, right? Because you don't want Edmonds to spy. That's not the goal of Edmonds.
No, because you take him out of coverage and
Right.
across the middle of the field. That's where Watson can
Right.
kill you.
And Watson's he's a tough guy to bring down.
2nd and 5 with 6:49 left. If the Texans score a touchdown here, they have to go for 2. Just letting you know.
Right.
Hand off to Hyde up the middle. Hughes gets juked out.
Bad angle on Edmonds, but he's able to bring him down.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a 3rd and
Tough
3
for 3
at the
Yeah,
20-yard
depends on where
line.
you spot that 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. This is the biggest play of the game so far for the Buffalo Bills defense. When you're at 3rd and 3 inside, you're now at 6 minutes. This is the game because Houston really could. I mean, they could kick the field goal, but you're pretty close right now. Right? The Bills have had 2 consecutive 3-and-out, effectively 3-and-outs, but I don't think you're depending on that again. So with 6 minutes left, play clock is down at 10. We just passed the 6-minute mark. Again, the ball's on the 15-yard line. Watson drops back to pass, throws it across the middle, and that goes to Darren Fells. He gets down at the 1-yard line.
That went through like 17 hands.
Yeah, that was a tough one to swallow if you're a Bills fan, man. That's a tough one.
It's a first down for the Texans. How did he even get that? Milano trying to break his ankle.
Yeah. Milano got posted up.
So did you see him? Look at Milano grinding on his leg.
I know. Milano got posted up on that. So this is where you have to watch out for Watson because, again, he takes this out of shotgun or he play action.
They're gonna power it with Hyde. They're gonna try to power it or run play action in the corner of the end zone.
Yeah.
Because Hopkins is tight.
Yeah.
Hopkins is tight.
There it is. There's a pitch. That's a fumble. And, oh, man, Carlos Hyde goes out of bounds.
He had the corner.
4 yards back.
He had the corner. That's a break.
So it gives Houston some more space to work, right?
But look, nobody's out there.
Yeah,
no, not a soul. Yeah. He walks into the end zone.
Yeah.
That's
now again,
tough.
Milano forces that pitch, right? He just gets into Watson's face and just forces the pitch. But
great play though down there. Great play call.
Good call.
There.
It was a good call.
I mean? So they go in a 3 wide receiver set with 1 tight end but they got Hyde. They don't have you have to worry about the back catching the ball. Famous last words. There he goes.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Great.
That is in. All right, so that is going to be.
How is he so wide open? That's my problem with this.
Well, because you had Poyer down there covering him.
I know, but Poyer is not spying the backfield.
You're right. So now they are going to go for 2.
They have to go for 2 because if they get 2, they'll be up 3.
Right, exactly. So they have to go for 2. 4:37 left. And going for 2 this is not the easiest thing in the world to do, right? Like this is in no way a given.
No.
Yeah, that's wide open, man. That was tough.
This defense is tired,
just a breakdown. Your offense has had 2 consecutive 3-and-outs. And you cannot do that. You cannot do that.
Try to run a quarterback draw.
You got Neal on the outside, but it's Kuti. You know he's just going to motion back.
No, Kuti, it's Carter. No, I thought it was Kuti. It's Carter.
Oh, okay.
But Stills is at the bottom of your screen with Sear Neal.
Jerry gets a big jump and inside to D-Hop.
How is it that easy? Can you explain to me how it's that easy?
Yeah, that looked like...
That's not because he's a number 1 wideout.
No.
Too. How is it that easy?
They really let the defenders in to create the passing lane. Right?
19 straight points.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there. That's a tough one. So the Bills are now going to be down 3 with just a shade over 5 minutes remaining. Again, it's just really Buffalo playing conservative at the end of the half.
Are we frozen?
I don't think so.
Okay. Heck of a picture, though, if it is. Stop putting this on our offense or defense not living up to their end. I mean, 2 3-and-outs is tough to swallow. I mean, when you're moving the ball in the first half and then you're not moving the ball, it sucks.
Yeah. We got, unfortunately, big-time problems from an offensive side of the football right now because you just cannot go 3-and-out.
No, it's not good.
No, you can't.
Never thought our D could blow it.
They got
to pass.
I don't really know about that.
All right, so let's think. You got a steady diet of J.J. Watt that you're going to have.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you have 2 options. You can run the running back as one of your wideouts. You can just have him chip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dawson Knox has been a ghost today.
Total ghost.
Don't know where he is.
But you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Like you were effective in the first half with your script. Do you see them going back to some of the plays that worked in their script? Well, I mean, they're going to run a 4-minute offense here.
Some trick plays, you mean?
No, just with the motions, right? Because we've seen it sprinkled back in with those pre-snap motions with McKenzie. But again, you have McKenzie on the field. It normally takes Cole Beasley or Duke Williams off the field.
Here's what I don't get, and this is going to sound Billsy, and it's not meant to come off Billsy. But here's the thing. You got a 16-point lead on this team.
Mm-hmm.
They come back. They have to get a 2-point conversion. They get it. They come down. They kick a field goal. then you're saying to yourself, you're up 16-11. Hey, if they score on this defense that we call elite, that's second in the league, they have to go for 2. They score and they go to 2. Like, what the heck is going on?
Right.
It never happens in the other direction where the Bills have to have 2, they don't get it. The Bills need to have a field goal, they don't get it. Bills got to score 7, they don't get it.
Your brother talking about that
Exactly.
2-point conversion.
I don't blame him on that.
You have inside leverage on a guy, and how do you let him get inside?
I mean, that's probably the most fired up I'm going to be as far as that goes, because it never happens on the other side. Every other team gets those chances and converts them. Whereas, I mean, if Roberts runs his back, it's going to be a different story, but he's just going to catch it and go to a knee. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
right.
Please hit that knee. I don't understand why this always has to be so hard.
Yeah, so there's a missed opportunity. You could point to all these missed opportunities that were going on in the game. I mean, Bills were flying high early.
Yeah, but again, you saw them kind of coast a little bit, take what was there, right? Not really press the ball downfield. Just thought that they were going to be able to, keep the status quo throughout the course of the game. And you're learning very quickly that all it took was a couple touchdowns and a field goal. That's it. 19 unanswered is not the way you need to be in this game. But you need to unleash the beast that is Cole Beasley sooner or later. Yeah, nope, wasn't open. Singletary goes to the outside. He's only got a defender to beat. And Feliciano is running down. Oh, yes.
Should have waited for him.
Very much. You should have waited for him. Yep, Devin Singletary knows that he
huge play.
He caught just a massive play, right?
So they went to a conventional play that they always run with the guy coming across the middle and they run a screen to the backside.
Yeah, that was really
No, that was a fake because they always run it and never open.
Right, that's what I'm saying is it looks like it goes to Beasley.
Heck of a play by Singletary.
Huge play.
They're at the 38-37. What a swing in the momentum of the team. So now just don't play conservative, okay? No. It was a great play. Maybe you didn't expect to get that much, but it worked. Inside handoff
on the clock. Inside handoff to Singletary. He is just impossible to bring down. Finds space, gets about 6.
Can you put him down, please, sir? Thank you.
Yeah, I know he's really easy to pick up, isn't he?
No, he's not.
He's really, really hard to take down. So Singletary is completely bottled up. There's nowhere to go.
He shouldn't get Williams with a nice block down.
Yeah.
Dawkins with a shove in the back.
Hey.
Emmett Singletary.
It gets sloppy after a while.
Tom Marlowe calls him Emmett Singletary.
It gets sloppy after a while.
Emmett never got touched for 3 yards.
That's right.
He's getting hit in the backfield.
Men in the Kitchen says McDermott is too conservative.
You think he's only playing for 3? I wouldn't want to go to overtime right now. You kidding me?
No.
If I'm at home, I'll go for overtime.
Handoff to Singletary. He is going to come up about a yard short of the first down mark. It's going to take us maybe 2 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 2, 3:35.
4 down territory.
Yeah, not for McDermott.
I don't want to give them the ball back.
McDermott's going to.
My defense is tired.
McDermott kicks the field goal.
Why though?
This has been and that's an interesting point. This has been a quick drive, right? Couple big plays. Your defense is still relatively gassed out.
So you're in 11 personnel, which is what they're commonly in.
Yeah,
so they
Armando Steele says he doesn't want to give it back to the Texans. Yeah, no, I agree. Bagel Blarney says 3rd and 1. Yeah, it is a 3rd and 1. This is typically a Josh Allen sneak here. Oh, fakes it, gets across, hold on to the football. Gets across the 15, or gets across the
you can conceivably get a play, maybe 2.
24.
If you get to the line now, you can get 2 plays off before the 2-minute warning.
You see Allen check to himself here, right? That's what that was.
But they were, 2 hands, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, pass here. Armando Steele says pass here.
Yeah, who's buying freshly fried? Who's buying jerseys when we win? Jerseys of who?
Jerseys,
Do Devin Singletary jerseys come in adult sizes? I'm not sure. Frank Gore is in the backfield.
You wouldn't need one.
So do you think they're just going to take it down to the 2 minutes since you got Gore in the backfield?
Why not?
Nope. Uh-oh. Watt. Allen's just going to throw this away.
Hey, DeMarco. I'm glad he's.
Yeah, I'm glad DeMarco took that route all the way downfield.
See, that's the thing that's the head scratcher because it's a first down play.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Yeah, where exactly were you going?
What is exactly the play call and the strategy for that play? Now it's 2nd and 10, before the 2-minute warning.
Right. Oh, man. Feliciano got his lunch eaten by Watt.
He eats a lot of people's lunches.
I think Watt's more dangerous on the inside than he is on the outside right now. 10 seconds down on the play clock. So the Bills are, I mean, you have to just imagine they're going to run this football to get down to the 2-minute warning, but all teams have 3 timeouts remaining. Gore gets bottled up 5 yards back. Not a prayer in the world. And I mean, what was a more obvious play than that? Everybody in the stadium knew that they were going to run.
Singletary is, I know, but here's my problem with it. If you want to run Gore, run him on first. Yeah. Take it down to the 2-minute. Now, here's what you got.
Now the whole playbook's still open. Whole playbook's still open.
But here's the problem.
Second and 8, second and 9, second and 10.
No, if you run it with Gore, you get stuffed. It's 2nd and 13 with a 2-minute warning. Okay? You got 3 downs to get it back.
Yeah, you're fine.
Not just, we're going to run a pass play.
Now it's 3rd and 15. They're looking at 3rd and 15.
Beasley and Singletary have been doing very well this game, along with Duke Williams.
Mm-hmm. Beasley? In space.
Yeah, in space. Yeah. That's what you need.
Yeah.
Let's say you run the ball. It's a 2nd and 13. You can have a little whip route to Beasley. Mm-hmm. Get like 5 or 6. Okay, now it's 3rd and 7 instead of 3rd and 13 with the 2-minute warning. Mm-hmm. Now you can run some stuff. But they're still in field goal range. Worst case scenario, I mean, I don't want to say it.
Then don't.
It's going to happen, though. You know it's going to happen.
Hauschka's been dead down the middle all day.
I know. That's the problem. None of those have been really pressure kicks.
Pharaoh Buffalo, they lose because of this. Because of this being scared to play. I'm leaving the Mafia. I don't think nobody's going to be evicting, right? You're not going to evict anybody inside the Mafia, but this is definitely troubling.
Who says getting evicted?
Pharaoh Buffalo and Sportscaster.
Oh.
Navino says this is embarrassing. I'm not going to say that it's embarrassing, but all the momentum that you had going early, and I don't mean to refer to it as momentum as in you were able to move the football at will, but the things that were successful, they're not successful anymore, and you haven't adjusted to that yet, right? Mm-hmm. The Bills haven't made the appropriate adjustments on the offensive side of the football, whereas Romeo Crennel has made the appropriate adjustments on the defensive side of the football, right?
I mean, this offense, it just takes 10 minutes to figure out. It's a spin-off of what they had to play against in New England. Mm-hmm. And New England only scored 22, but 13 of that was in the 4th quarter.
Right.
So they were able to adjust after playing in the dang offense for 19 years. So,
Joe says when Hauschka misses the kick, we can't blame him for the loss.
No, you can't.
No. I mean, he would just be tying the game at this point. Plus, you still got 2 minutes left. You really didn't manage the back end of this clock very well. Especially with being so close to the end zone, you just have to manage the clock a little bit better. 20 seconds left.
So you got the grenade formation over there again.
Oh, man, they snapped it right away. Oh, good God.
Now you're out of...
Oh, no. Dawkins is not an eligible receiver. That is actually an intentional grounding. Alan, what in the world are you thinking? That is an intentional grounding.
You don't think, but on a 3rd and 13,
that's going to take them out.
They're going to bring pressure?
That's going to take.
You don't think they're going to bring pressure on a 3rd and 13?
That takes them out of field goal range, man, because that's a biggie.
Roll him out or something. Give him an option.
Yeah, I don't know what happened because the entire Bills offensive line was just standing there. All right, so let's wait for let's wait to see what happened. I'm not entirely sure what happened on that play. Alan's
trying to say they got tipped.
Alan's begging for his own life. But, I mean, I would love to see this.
If he calls this as a tipped, it was tipped by the defender.
That's a pretty vacant call, dude. I got to be honest with you.
There was no foul. Oh.
Yeah, they're going to accept the intentional grounding penalty. They're also saying there was an additional penalty. Well, so let's unpack the intentional grounding and what it does on this play, right?
All right,
so
drops them back 15 yards from where they currently are, which was the 28.
Right. Yeah, look at that line. I don't know what Dawkins was looking for. I mean, you can't call Singletary in the area because he wasn't. He was on the opposite side of the line. But that whole line missed the protection call. The whole line missed the protection call.
So we're gonna have to try to see. There's a minute 55 left in the fourth quarter. They have all their timeouts. They're going for it here, obviously because they're out of field goal range.
And the refs
The
flag
flag
is
is
still
still
on
down on the
is
field.
Still on the field.
A couple of them are thrown now. What is this? Illegal substitution? Is that what McDermott's?
4th and 23, and the offense is still on the field.
Did they just call illegal substitution?
No, I think they're just picking it up.
Hmm.
So 4th and 23, and they're staying with the offense on the field. So
But they have 3 timeouts. They could conceivably get the ball back, even if they miss this.
I do not understand this, but I do not understand this.
Where's the ball at? Can someone explain to me where the ball is?
I am lost in understanding why on 4th and 23 they're going for it right here.
Because you can't kick it from that far.
Well, I mean,
It's a 60-some yarder,
well,
probably.
we're looking at. We don't exactly know where the football is, man.
No.
4th and 27.
Oh,
Right,
another
4th
5
and
yards.
27.
They had a penalty on them. Pre-game 54.
Yeah, show the pregame 54. Okay, and that went through.
So this
All right,
is
so
at
the ball is on. Oh, you're not kicking that. The ball
No, I mean
is
5
32.
yards up more. They're at the 37. It would have been a 54 yarder. They got a penalty for 5 more yards. What the heck happened?
Yeah, I don't understand.
You guys know what happened?
Yeah, we don't have the broadcast on, so all the verbiage and everything that's happening, because we're not getting everything on the TV broadcast, I can't tell you exactly what's happening here. Dorsey's trying to translate to McDermott what's up. So 4th and 27.
12 men.
12 men on the field.
12 men.
And they're still out there. I mean, they're going to give them everything underneath, right? So is this just effectively a punt? Is that what you're doing here? You're just going to throw it. You're going to swing it over to who? I mean, who's the outside receiver? Oh my God, no! They're actually going for this. Oh no! Oh my God! Allen goes down at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, that's not good.
At his own 36-yard line. That is just an awful idea. Because what you do, right? If you're looking at this as just a punt, because you got Singletary in. We know Singletary's in on pass, but Spain gets turned around. Dawkins gets turned around.
You have 3 receivers to the right-hand side, Brown on the left. Why is he rolling to his left? Can someone please tell that to me?
I do not know. So with 3 timeouts still, right? Because Buffalo still has the ability to stop the clock here. So 3 timeouts, 1:35 left in the game. I don't understand the play call.
They rushed 3 and got there.
Yeah, I don't understand the play call. I don't get it. I don't understand what the play call was. So the Bills are looking at front 4. They bring 4, and they're just, oh man, Watson stumbles forward for about 6.
Here comes the
To
timeout.
bring up, yeah, Bills will call a timeout here, so that'll be 2nd down, 2nd and 4 probably, depending on the spot. That was not the play. Watson got it and just kind of barreled forward because he looked like he fumbled the snap a little bit.
Vino said leave Dable in Houston. You got to throw the ball away there. You got to know it's 3rd down. You're in field goal range.
Mm-hmm.
Get the ball out of your hands when you're going down. That's quarterbacking one-on-one
But
stuff.
again, you also have to look at it and say, okay, are we at this point going to try and play for the next possession, right? Or are we really going to try and score a touchdown from midfield?
When they got that screenplay that went all the way down to the 30-something, they should have went for the neck. Run a dig. Run something to Beasley. I mean, because Houston... Derrick Henry runs for 275 yards on this team. You can't get Singletary more touches?
Right. So Bills look like they're bringing a bunch. They bring about 6. Lawson makes the tackles. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 scenario. Buffalo's going to call their 2nd timeout. 1:27 remaining on the clock.
Old man Jenkins, I agree with you, man. Some
And
days
again,
like
there
this,
was you could have played to punt and played for the next possession, but you probably don't trust your punter, right? You could have just thrown a swing out to the one wide receiver who just simply wasn't covered, and he goes down, and again, you play for the next possession. But the intentional grounding is what puts you in that position. The intentional grounding is what puts you in that position.
Yeah.
You know?
But why is that play called? Why was...
I don't know.
No one was on the same page.
No.
The ball came out early, the lineman wasn't ready, and then you had 12 men on the field. What is going on?
Right. Yep, I do not know.
Why you keep showing Watt? He's not even in the game.
I don't know. So 3rd and 3, Watson's in the shotgun set, takes the snap, inside handoff to Carlos Hyde, and he is going to be short.
Timeout.
So the Bills are going to call a timeout here.
Don't even think like you're going to give him a first
no.
down. That's stupid.
It's about a yard short right now. So, again, based on field position, Houston could go for this.
They could, yeah. They would.
It'll be 4th and 1 or 4th and short.
They just have used their last timeout. Mm-hmm. You can run, even if you turn the ball over, they got to go to the field. They haven't shown they can do that. I have no TV boot through 55-inch. How do you lose a 16-point lead? I don't know. Houston's going for it.
Yeah, looks like it. All right, so Houston's going to... Because, I mean, look at it this way. Buffalo has to be aggressive on the snap. So if there was ever a time that you could get Jerry Hughes to jump, this is it. Right? So Houston might not actually be going for this. Although, given the field position, they might as well. Right?
Yeah, exactly. They're at the 30-yard line of the opposition.
Right. Yeah, they might as well go for it. Under center, Bills are stacked heavy. 10 seconds on the play clock. Deep snap. Watson is not going to get it. So the Bills are going to get the football
so
back.
Minute 17. That's actually a lot of time.
Minute 16 left. Buffalo's going to get the ball back on the 29-yard line. Yeah, that's a big mistake from Houston, who could have put the game away. That is a short measure. I mean, it's a dead-on measure. I don't think he got much further than that.
He was stoned by Latulippe and Phillips. Look at Latulippe.
Yeah, Latulippe's right there. Yeah,
he's not going anywhere. Are you kidding me?
There. Yeah. So there'd be nothing conclusive. I guess the best way to phrase that.
There's no way he's nowhere near it.
They're gonna bring out the sticks, but I mean, this ball is short.
Okay, so you should be designing your game plan right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please be doing that right this minute.
Yeah. So
which you should have been doing that whole possession anyway.
Right.
So you have at least 3 or 4 plays ready.
Well,
Third and short, second and short, second and long.
Is this the problem where you have an offensive coordinator in the booth?
No.
Right? So, no, you don't.
Because he's in his helmet. As soon as that play's over, he's in his helmet. He can tell him what plays to call initially from the line. You got 2 plays out the gate right now.
Yeah.
Get 2 plays in right now.
Our buddy Snaplow 6'9", hoping to contribute to seal this one, to get to OT. Hauschka field goal will get us to OT. Buffalo's got a long way to go. They gotta get about 40 yards to get themselves in field goal.
They need 40 yards to be safe. 5 wide set against a very porous defensive. Watt taking the inside rush. Allen, he's going to use one of his best assets.
He's going to run, and please, God, hold on to the football. What are you doing?
What a play.
That's
not a penalty.
That is a penalty. You cannot intentionally knock a football out of bounds.
Wow, the boneheaded plays continue.
What is he doing? That is you cannot do that.
He doesn't trust anything.
All you have to do is just get down. You have a minute plus left. You have a minute plus left. You do not need to swing this.
Who are you, Reggie Bush?
If Dawson Knox was screaming for that football, we got problems.
Josh. Even his pitches are too strong.
Yeah, and Knox clearly makes an attempt to knock it out of bounds, which...
He should have recovered it.
He should have just recovered it, but he would have been in bounds. So they're still talking about this, but truth be told, we've seen this happen before. I don't think the rule has changed. Actually, I remember Frank Reich doing this years and years and years ago. Ball was rolling down the sidelines, and he knocked it out of bounds. Well, it doesn't look like they're going to call it. All right, so the Bills have the ball now.
Watts rushing wide.
7.
See, they chipped him.
Pass comes in. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
What?
Beautiful play.
No, not a catch.
Unfortunately, wasn't a catch, but, I mean, back shoulder. Duke turns and makes a great attempt at it, but nope, didn't secure it.
How is now? Why is the Texas DBs like the best corners now alive? I don't understand that.
Yeah, he lost it trying to bring it in. So it's going to be 2nd and 10.
58 seconds left.
Yep. 10 seconds now on the play.
Look how wide
Watt is wide.
He's getting chipped by Singletary, though. That's the thing. He's getting
7 seconds, 6 seconds left. The Texans are only going to bring 3. Allen's got time. He's rolling out to his right. Throws a bullet, and John Brown had stepped out of bounds.
What is going on?
that is a big mistake, man.
That's an 8-second play.
Yeah, but that's
Right.
you
And that
can't
took
wait.
long.
You're wasting the down. Yeah, John Brown's out of bounds. He didn't. I mean, he's just out of bounds. So it's now 3rd down, 3rd and 10. Buffalo still needs
So you got
probably another 25 yards.
You got
to hit the
Knox,
field goal
Beasley,
range.
and Williams all at the top of your screen. You have Singletary who's going to try to chip on Watt, but Watt's inside now. You got Brown to the bottom of your screen.
Allen gets hit. Catch made by John Brown. He does get out of bounds. That stops the clock. Goes out to
57-yarder at this point. 57 yarder.
39-yard line. And remember, Buffalo does not have the ability to place this ball where they want because
How much time is left?
44 seconds, I think.
You got a lot of time. Football time is a little different than basketball time. I mean, you got forever, dude.
Yeah,
you got at
44
least
seconds left.
You got at least 3 or 4 plays right now. If he doesn't try to extend it,
and here's the downside, right? So Allen's going to get to the line with no help from the booth, right? Because there's only 10 seconds left on the play clock. Now Allen's in a shotgun set. Again, it is a
Timeout,
5-wide set, and
This is good.
Houston calls a timeout.
all right, this is good. So now you have a 57-yarder at this point, 57, 56-yarder. Not in the bag. What's what you have? All right, you got to go on. Here's what you have right now. You need a short timing pattern. You need a medium timing pattern. You need something deep. Maybe he wants to take a shot. Who knows? Maybe this opens up. You may want to run 2 seams and guys underneath it because they're defending the sidelines. That's what they're doing.
They're talking about the last time the Bills won a playoff game. That's what this is right here. Steve Tasker, touchdown reception.
It was on VHS. 1995.
Yeah. Long ass time ago.
Oh man.
The breakdown of the way this quarter goes has some very alarming red flags of hero ball. Right?
It does.
This is hero ball at its finest. So again, the Bills are in a 5-wide set, 3 on the top, 2 on the bottom of your screen. Shotgun snap to Allen. The Texans brought 5 on a delay. Allen overthrows John Brown. We have not seen any pass interference calls at all, and John Brown was looking for a little love from the officials there, but he wasn't going to get it on a ball film like that.
Just remember,
he's begging for something.
Just remember,
there's nothing there.
You can run this play. This play has to be out of bounds or incomplete.
McKenzie's in, so it tells me there's going to be pre-snap motion in the back.
Well, the next play you have, you got to give yourself time to spike it if you need to, because you can't spike it obviously on 4th down. You got to have a field goal unit ready. This has to be. The special teams coach should be talking to the field goal unit right now, right this minute.
There's Watt again on the outside. He's going to get a free shot at Allen. And, oh, man, that ball was almost picked off on the outside.
I thought he climbed up his back.
No, he just jumped the route. So now we have a 3rd and 10, 34 seconds left on the clock. And, again, you're throwing that to McKenzie. Why are we here, right?
He pushed it. He went like this. Like, can you do that and then go, okay, mine?
Yeah. In this game, you can. They haven't called pass interference all day, so they're going to let these. Guys.
You have the field goal unit ready. Throw it over the middle. Okay. Because you can't spike it after this.
Yeah.
You throw it over the middle, short completion. Get down. Have the field goal unit sprint onto the field, and get going.
Allen takes the snap, looks, throws. Beasley
gets
down.
Get on the field.
Okay.
Get on.
Yeah.
No, not clock it, Knox. It's 4th down, you meathead.
They're looking for a call. He wants to know. What is it?
Come on. You should have had it ready.
Special teams unit is now running onto the field. Houston is looking for a call themselves.
What is going on?
Houston has called a timeout.
Are you serious right now?
Houston calls a timeout.
That helps Buffalo.
It does help Buffalo. Well,
is this the first down?
The problem is they don't know what the spot is, right? So he's down. He's short.
No one touched him.
Nobody touched him.
Still, nobody touched him.
Yeah, there's an official review.
Oh, if it's a first, they want to spike it. If not, the field goal unit has to be out there.
Right.
So that's why they stopped it.
Okay, so it's not an official review, or it's under official review.
I didn't think he thought it was. Well, Knox, I apologize. If you thought it was a first down, it makes sense then. Did anybody touch him?
Nobody touches him. Oh, there he gets touched right there.
But he had a first down.
He crosses the first down. Oh, right there. Oh, wait, no.
His knees are up in the air.
No, that's first
He's
down.
over the line. Yeah, that's
first down.
So get up and spike it.
But that's what the official review is. He's not.
Right there's the touch.
Yeah, he's across.
Yep.
Well, let's see what New York is gonna have to say about this.
But here's what Buffalo has to. There's no challenges, obviously.
No.
What they have to do is once this official review comes out, he needs to know because he has to either have the field goal unit ready for 21 seconds left, or he has to have Allen spike it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The field goal unit better already just be out there anyway.
Field goal
because you can
unit is
redo
out
it. Like you could, yeah.
Yeah, field goal unit's out there already. So we're waiting to see what the official review is. Again, Beasley's knees do hit the ground before he crosses the first down marker, but nobody touches him until he's in the air again, diving, crosses the first down marker, then Hargraves touches him in the back.
Do you know what you can do? 21 seconds left. You have the 30.
Throw it to the end zone.
Take a shot. You get 21 seconds.
Remember the Marino? Remember when Marino
Not
went
the
to
fake spike.
The fake spike?
That wouldn't work.
So the question is, when does he get touched? You can't tell from that angle.
No, the other angle, his feet are in the air when he gets touched.
We're gonna see.
He said fourth down, kick it. He said fourth down, kick it.
Yeah. Now they're ruling on the field stands.
Will be first down, he said. He said, no, kick the ball. Why? You got time.
Why would you kick the ball?
You have 40 seconds instead of
40. Oh, now he's yelling to spike it.
Why would
you know what? He's got Borquest out there right now. Borquest is just gonna take this is nightmare fuel, folks. Lean back.
No, I'm not.
This is nightmare fuel, folks. You got your punter under center spiking a football. Okay, so he spikes.
All right, now line up. What are you walking around for?
You got 40 seconds.
Oh, they want to take a shot. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because they already had the field goal unit out there.
Right.
Wow, I am completely obliterating this game right now. I swear to God.
Zantastic says wide right. No, gotta get the field goal unit on the field first, bro. I can't say wide right just yet.
What is happening? Evan Anderson, here's what happened. They were debating whether or not it was a fourth down or a first down call. If it was a first down call, which they ended up making it, they were going to clock the ball. They're going to take a shot at the end zone and see what happens. If not, you could still complete this inbounds and spike it if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And it would be fourth down.
In theory.
I'm just saying. But you got a chance to take a shot at the end zone. Texans look confused. You got tripped.
Now they call timeout.
No. What the? Hey. Okay. So that's what's going on.
So Houston wanted to look. They got to look at what the Bills wanted to run. And, I mean, there were some follies here along the way, right?
This is a dumpster fire.
This is
I do not want to break this game down.
This is nightmare.
This fourth quarter has taken 3 years off my life.
So here's where we were, right? So the Allen pitch that goes out of bounds, they don't call the penalty on knocking it out of bounds.
No, they
don't. I would love to see what the NFL's response to that is, because I don't exactly understand that rule right now, because under my understanding of the rule, that should have been a penalty. You get this, right? New York reviews upholds the first down call, right? Your punter has to take the ball and spike it.
Because you had your field goal unit, because you thought it was going to be.
Because you thought it was going to be short. Allen's in a shotgun set. They bring 4. Hargraves had a free release, throws it, and there was nobody home.
Took 6 seconds.
Yeah, 6 seconds off the clock. So it's now 3rd and 10. Technically speaking, you got another shot here if you want it.
They're going to bring pressure. Why can't you account for this? Leave Singletary in and let him work with that.
So this is dangerous, right? You've got 15 seconds left. It's 3rd and 10. Here's the problem. You complete this inbounds. You do not have the opportunity to spike this football.
No, you don't.
So this has
So
to be...
the field goal unit has to be ready right now.
Well,
and they may not even get it off.
They might not even get it off. This
is a question.
You have to get this ball through the back of the end zone.
Yes. But you got to have time to do it. They come off the edge. So they kept Knox in.
Throwing the ball through and to the back. They're nowhere near Duke Williams.
Give him a shot.
Yeah, nowhere near.
We talked about that this morning.
10 seconds left on the play clock. The ball is right in between the hashes. So this is going to be a pretty decent field goal
we talked about
for
this,
the tie.
I know. We talked about it this morning. Why not run that little inside route to Beasley where the blitzer's coming from? Why? Why can't? Point being was this. People were like, hey, Williams should start this game. He can catch those 50-50 balls. Well, what's the chance that Allen could throw a 50-50 ball?
I'm 1,000 years old after this game. Houston's going to call their final timeout.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's taking forever.
It is taking forever. So let's unpack Duke Williams for a moment, right? So Duke Williams, ball in the end zone, doesn't come down with it. Questionable defensive interference, pass interference, right? Pass along the sidelines, had it, toe tapper, loses the ball, right?
Indoors, no helicopter.
Oh
Fantastic.
God, can we go with that
You remember
theory
that?
again?
That's what
I
Kenneth
don't know.
Davis said. He said because it was the Gulf War, they had helicopters all over the stadium. That's what pushed the ball right.
Listen,
Tin hat
Norwood never made a field goal that length in his career.
on the AstroTurf in Buffalo. He did.
All right, so this one's dead down the pipes. Borquez is up, snaps up, kick is up. It is drifting. Is it long enough? And the Bills have tied this game up with 5 seconds remaining. Hauschka, please don't headbutt people. There's literally nobody on this team that can kick besides you. It is 19-19. Teron Herring is calling overtime. Evan Anderson, I'm 1,000 years old after this game. I'm 1,000.
We suck again.
Borquez laces out. Boom. Hauschka's dialed in today.
He is.
He's been dialed.
He likes
in
Houston.
Today. What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I can't believe it. I am so old after this game.
This is brutal. This is getting brutal, guys. This is brutal. But we're here for you.
Jim Bitwit. We got a lot of people that haven't been commenting throughout the chat normally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I love that stuff.
Thank
man.
you. Thank you for everybody that's here.
Kevin
for those
Healy,
of you-
I'm having a heart attack.
For those of you that are new to Hashtag Sports, make sure you subscribe. And also, we will be giving away this autographed Trey White Goalie Academy helmet. That's right, Trey's autograph. We will have details in our post-game show as to how to enter for this, as well as on the community tab of our YouTube page. So if you want in on this Trey White autographed Goalie Academy helmet, which you'll never see again, we had this made ourselves, this is what you want. All right, so they are going to take it and down. This gives Houston 4 seconds on the 30.
Very weird. They have no timeouts either, so they're just going to kneel it. Win the toss, go down, and score. I'm
Well,
done
remember,
with this.
let's talk about the overtime rules real fast.
All right,
right?
the overtime rules for the playoffs, a little bit different. Well, they used to be different than the regular season, right? Or are they still different from the regular season? So here's basically how it goes. If Buffalo gets the ball and they score a touchdown, game's over. Okay? If Buffalo gets the ball and they go and they kick a field goal, Houston has a chance to retort.
Right.
And if they kick a field goal,
Then it becomes first man.
then it becomes next score wins. Okay. But if Buffalo goes down and kicks a field goal and Houston doesn't, then Buffalo will win.
Yeah, ZYM Productions. This game right here is just something else.
Yeah, if neither
This
team.
is a game of hot potato.
Did you want me to explain the rules or no?
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. If neither team scores on each of their possessions, then the next possession will win.
Mhm.
Okay. But if the first touchdown will win the
Yeah, we
game.
do not have any Donovan McNabb ends in a tie scenarios here. So a lot comes down. To the coin flip because Houston has been able to move the football, but Buffalo's defense just had a lot of time to rest, right? So Buffalo took a lot of time to move that football down the field. Here is where you get a little concerned, right? Overtime.
Well, the defense had some rest now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying, yeah.
But Josh Allen overtime. Do we know what this looks like?
We don't.
We don't know what this looks like. Does Josh Allen overtime look like Josh Allen trailing by 3?
Look at the Warrior and Watt coming out by himself.
Yeah,
for the coin
come
toss.
on now.
Jeez.
Come on. All right, so you're getting the official breakdown on the rules.
Dabo better get. He ran out of trail mix in the third
Yeah.
quarter. That's what happened.
Evan Anderson, I'm out to the hospital now with heart palpitations.
That
What a-
letter went to the Texans. Allen's career in Buffalo would have ended right now.
That's actually a very interesting point.
That's awful.
If it wasn't for Dawson Knox giving it the Matumbo, what would have happened?
No.
No, not in my house. All right, so we're gonna see.
Come on,
what
make
this
one
is.
good call today.
Unfortunately, we won't know what the call is. Houston wants the ball. Houston is one. So they are going to get the ball first in overtime. And again, as Mario had stated, this is not sudden death. So, toss lost. It's all right.
It's all right.
It's okay. The Bills defense just had about 15 actual minutes of rest
Yeah.
because that took forever.
My heart is literally 118, Casey. So now let's try to unpack this at this moment.
Sure.
We are upset.
That's an understatement.
Okay? Nation, you're upset. I understand this. I'm with you 175,000%. Okay? But let's take this for what it is. Have the Bills at points in this game been able to move the ball? Yes. Have the Bills at points in this game been able to stop Houston?
Yeah.
Yes. It is 0-0.
Mm-hmm.
Forget what happened.
Yep.
Because you can't go back. It sucks, but you can't go back. The Buffalo Bills have a chance to win this game
Mm-hmm.
They're putting it first in the hands of their defense, which has been key in money all year. They've given up things here and there. I understand that. But it's 0-0. Forget what happened. If I'm on the sideline, if I'm Dorsey, I'm like, forget it. Okay? Forget the pitch. Forget this. Forget that. You're going to get the ball back, and you're going to win this game. Well, the defense is like, listen, when we put pressure, we force him to do something wrong.
Right.
Let's do that.
Well, and let's be realistic about this. Deshaun Watson has only thrown 4 incomplete passes all day. Right? Which is crazy, really, when you think about it.
Well, he's taking a lot of sacks. He's not throwing it away.
Right, exactly. He's 15 for 19 with 6 sacks.
How much different is this game if the Bills get that touchdown that they called back from the guy giving himself up? No, I'm just kidding. I just gave that whole diatribe about forgetting what happened, but it's a new game. All right, you're kicking off to the Texans.
Yeah, Houston has no interest in returning this kick. So Houston is going to take over. Deshaun Watson is, this is you talk about the
trailing
national
16-0, 8 of 8 for 111 and a rushing touchdown.
Yep.
That wasn't the defense that I saw in the first half, though.
No.
So let's see the adjustments they were able to make on the sidelines.
Well, Ed Oliver is in, right? Because I think if you're the Bills, you just know that running the football, the only person running the football is going to be Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
that's it.
The other thing is this: if they come down and kick a field goal and Bills get a touchdown,
game's over. Yeah. Right.
So bring pressure. Hyde's at the line. So is Neal. Neal just turned around.
They're looking at pretty aggressive press out of this. Oh,
they false start.
Oh, they false started. They're going to say that that's on them. I will give Jerry Hughes a lot of credit, man. As soon as there's a twitch, that man is in the backfield.
That's a good start. That's a good start. Come on, don't. I feel like, I got 3 kids, and every time you put them down, you're terrified that they're going to wake up. This is how I feel right now.
Oh,
I'm like, huh?
Yeah, Tunsil. Just gave it that little booty shake.
But you see how he was diving inside because Hyde was coming out. So they're already dialed in to try to bring pressure.
Right.
I'm interested to see what they do.
We just got a thumbs up in Sportscaster. Thank you.
Thank you. EO likes the OE.
So the Bills only have 4
not bringing pressure.
Yep. Shaq Lawson in on the outside. Pass goes across to DeAndre Hopkins.
He gets 10 of it back.
Yeah, he gets 10 of it back. So it's not going to be a 2nd and 5.
Great. That's the stuff I'm talking about. Like, why you were bringing pressure on first down? Why not continue to do that?
Well, and Hopkins on Milano, you want that, right?
Exactly.
You're not gonna miss that.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, play 10 on 10. Just have him follow him. Just have White follow him.
Right. Well, I think you're going to do everything you can to keep DeAndre off the outside of the field. And White's on him right now. But again, it's all about if
he's past the first down marker. Right. I mean, he can run a quick out and get there.
Inside handoff to Carlos Hyde. That goes for about a yard.
Maybe. They might give him 2 on that because he got.
So it's going to be 3rd and 3 to 3rd and 4. 14 minutes on the clock. 14:10 left on the clock. Again, all teams have 3 timeouts again.
Joe, want to see a grown man cry?
Me. Yeah, no kidding.
I'm with you, Joe. DLC saying
LFG. Do you know what that means?
Let's go.
Okay.
Come on, man. I can't do everything.
Sorry.
I'm physically ill, Big J.
Yeah, I don't blame you. All right, so again.
So wait. They brought him in from the 5 wide to get the coverage.
Mm-hmm.
Now they may run him to the opposite side because Milano might be on him.
Oh, nope, delayed blitz. That's Milano coming in. Watson throws the pass to and he dropped it. All right, so that is massive because I thought Watson was going to get the first down when he was running it. I don't know why he decided to pass it. I know that Edmonds was
the closing speed of Edmonds. But here's the deal. So this is what happens when Edmonds comes off his man. Like he was in the zone. He's playing in the zone. He's not getting there.
No, he's not getting there.
He's not getting there. He knew he wasn't getting there too. That's huge. That's huge.
And Fells simply just drops it.
He did.
But this is also like the 6th tight end they've had in Houston. Right?
You're not lying. Cavalcade. You're not lying about that.
Now, there's only been 1 punt the Bills have received that's been outside of the 10-yard line. Now,
don't mess with me, Cody Stacks. Now a field goal with it, yes.
Oh, man, I don't know about this punt. Called for a fair catch at the 28-yard line.
Good possession.
That's...
All right, Big JH, yes. Now field goal wins it. If the Bills go down, they need 40 yards. They need 40 yards. 4 first downs. Game is over.
Man, does anybody... Man, do you have any tequila in this place?
I do. It's downstairs. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm not leaving right now.
I'll drive you
I need
home.
a straw. Give me that bottle of tequila with a straw. I don't even care if it's the cheap stuff. All right.
I babysit half of the time on this channel. Ow.
Yeah, spin 0481. Yep, that's it. It's now sudden death. Singletary motion's over. The Bills have run that play with some success today. Allen is again just in
Why
no
though?
man's land.
Why right now?
You ran it once for no gain, once for a big gain, and then once now for negative.
Why do you
negative
run it
3.
now? I don't understand. You do
think
not
that's like a
trust
second
him.
and 5?
You don't.
Do you think that's 2nd and 5 play? 2nd and 3, like where you can give up some yardage.
Yes.
You're now 2nd and
If you
12.
get stuff, it's not a big deal. Now you're behind schedule.
Right.
Now you got to get at least 6 on this to have a manageable down. You put Singletary out
Singletary's
wide.
wide too.
Your best running back is 26. I don't care how good Allen is running the ball. Your best.
Jim Tripp. I'm drinking scotch. Lots. Yeah,
There's confusion. You got to take advantage of this.
Allen's got nothing but time. Only rush 2. Oh, dear Lord, no. This is what nightmares look like, folks.
To
Patrick
DeMarco and Lee
all
Smith?
the way down at the end of the field.
Those are 2 of your wideouts on
What
that.
are you doing?
You had an
3rd and 12.
You had an unbelievable. They only rushed 2 guys because there was confusion on
They
their
didn't
defense.
know what they were doing.
How does no one get open?
Look at this. Nothing but time.
McKenzie was open. Duke was by himself.
Duke was by himself.
You throw a jump ball to DeMarco?
I mean, kudos to DeMarco to getting in the Texans' way from intercepting this pass, I guess.
He couldn't even get over a Niagara Falls phone book with that vertical. Good Lord.
Oh, man. Okay. So, 3rd snap comes in. Oh, man. Knox is wide open. And unfortunately, Allen waits a long time. Knox steps out of bounds.
How does this...
First down. Honestly, Allen waited way too long to get him that ball because Knox had to do a little dipsy-do to get some space. Watch on the replay, right? He's going out now. You throw it now.
He's wide.
Throw it now.
He's still looking downfield. He's still trying to... He wants to win it in one pass and get out of here.
Well, that's
the
clear, but
problem.
He threw it to DeMarco.
Well, that's the problem.
Obvious.
I want to get out of here right now. And I don't like that mentality out of my quarterback.
Well, and the Texans are doing them a favor by only bringing 3.
No, they brought 4 that time. Oh, no, it was 3rd and 13. That's
Right.
fine. Now,
Well,
next time when they're 3rd and 13, if they are, they're going to bring the house.
12 minutes on the clock, 5 seconds left on the play clock. Allen takes the shotgun snap. You're on a 5-wide set. Allen looks right, throws it to John Brown, who got about a yard.
Maybe.
We're going to see where they spot this. It's going to be 2nd and 9 or 2nd and 10. Again, kind of depends on the spot. Pretty quickly covered up. Yeah.
Why is Beasley running off?
I don't know why Beasley's running that one off.
I would run Brown off and cut Beasley underneath.
All right, so 11:35. It is 2nd and 9, and you can still. Let's not forget.
Get 4.
It's not illegal to run the football.
Get 4. Get 4 here.
Well, you have Singletary back in a shotgun set. Again, it is not illegal to run the football. Looks like Buffalo called the timeout.
Yeah, they got a few of those.
Well, 10 seconds left on the play clock.
Field goal wins it by either team right now.
Richard Cartagena, we need a screen. I disagree wholeheartedly with that. And the reason is because Buffalo has only run a screen really effective once in recent memory, and it was you already shot that bullet in this game.
Yeah, you did.
You ran a fake crosser to Beasley and a screen on the backside. That play worked great.
But here's the deal: you've been chipping J.J. Watt the entire game.
Right.
Why not chip and screen?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like it's unheard of because you've been doing that with. But like you said, it's not against the law to run the ball.
Yep. I see a lot of questions in the chat. Yeah, it is sudden death. So next score wins. Doesn't matter how it comes. Safety, field goal, touchdown. Doesn't matter. Any points
Paul,
win.
what do you have to say about that GD lateral?
Oh, my God.
Stupid.
No, I don't even want to talk about that anymore.
Reggie Bush in the Rose Bowl.
Second and 9. They've got, 6 guys down on the line. Nobody.
Here comes the house.
Yeah, they. Oh, man.
Who?
I don't know what Allen was looking at there. He pumped.
Hey, get ready. Call a play that beats that blitz because they're doing it again.
Yeah.
Just tell me.
So here's what I see, right? I see Ford pick. Just let Watt in early.
He landed on him.
He just.
Oh, and then you can't put your arm up after you've already landed on him.
Allen was honestly just throwing that away.
But my point is this: you can't do that. That's a penalty. If he hits 12 that way, it's a penalty.
I don't know.
You know
if
that, right?
Beasley was coming around. So they're going double high look again. You're in 3rd and 9 scenario.
Beasley underneath. He's at the top of your screen in the slot.
But they took everybody out of the middle. They're only bringing 3. Allen does have a ton of time. He's looking for something, throws, and completes it to Devin Singletary. Oh, man. That play took forever. My God. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Falling backwards, throwing across.
I gotta be honest with you, dude. Devin might have been out of bounds before he came back.
But he reestablished himself.
He does reestablish, but I think he was out of bounds. And Bernard McKinney on Singletary, again,
take that all day.
that's a matchup you have to take.
But
it is not illegal.
3 tight ends.
It is not illegal to run the football.
Do you think they're running?
This is absolutely a run off to the right side. Look at the defensive stack on the right side. They know it. Yeah, everybody in the building knew this was going to happen.
What? How does he get by everybody?
What are you doing?
Can you tell me how he gets by everyone?
Morris just walked right by him.
There was a convoy over there.
This is clearly going to be a run. Like, this is a Tim Tebow run. And Morris just goes zing.
No, Knox.
Oh, Knox walks by him.
Knox seals him. He's got at least 10 yards. What are you doing just throwing your arm at him? That is just...
And you see Allen, like, on the ground. Like, why? All right, 2nd and 10. You finally have Singletary in the backfield now. Watch him get motioned out. Nope, he's staying put. They are bringing 5. Allen looks right, throws it short to Beasley, and he is down as an incomplete pass. So is now, again, another 3rd and 9.
And you're not close enough for a field goal.
You cannot kick a field goal right now.
I got to see what yard line they're on again.
Unfortunately, the right person to get it to, but you gotta let your receiver catch the football. You gotta throw it where you can catch it, man.
Yeah.
You can't be
You
can't be doing
I would need a flow chart to tell you how bad his footwork and technique is this game.
Allen?
Yes.
Pure panic mode.
He's on the ball's on the 42. This is a
Plus 17.
59 yarder.
Motion
He's got to get at least
out
5.
Wide. Snap back. Oh man, no. Oh, come on, Allen, go, go, go. Allen goes. He jumps. He does get 5.
Yeah.
So
it's a 60
there
yarder.
is a flag on the play.
Defensive holding, please, for the love of God.
Yeah.
If it's offensive holding, it's over.
Yeah, you're gonna be punting this football. So we're gonna see.
Oh wait, he's pointing.
Well, I don't know what's happening. Let's just take a look and see what the call is. They're picking it up, or what are they doing? Personal foul
On the offense?
on Cody Ford.
Wow.
Okay, personal foul. Cody Ford backs him up.
They're going to accept it.
Well, of course they're going to accept it.
No, I'm saying they're smarter than blindside
They're
block.
calling this
He
a
sees
peel back?
him.
That's not a peel back block.
Are you out of your gourd? Oh my God, that's atrocious.
I mean, by definition, I guess.
Did he earhole the guy? Like, can you please tell me why that penalty was called right there?
So here's the thing. By accepting that penalty, they give the Bills a little bit of life, right? Now, this is where you just throw something short underneath and make something happen. There you go. Sure, and he throws an uncatchable ball to Duke Williams. Mother of God, when will this be over? Oh, my God. Oh. Okay. I'm not entirely sure where to start right now. So first off, let's start with the fact that they made the right call by throwing it to an uncovered receiver, right? But you threw it to Duke Williams.
8 guys were uncovered.
Right.
Okay. Throw it to McKenzie or something.
Throw it to Beasley. Throw it to McKenzie. Throw it to somebody that can shake loose.
Oh my God.
And the punt is don't touch it, let it go. Let it go. Okay, so the Bills are getting the ball at the
snap
17.
flow with the down. Sweet.
Way to put yourself in the stat sheet.
The refs
there.
completely changed the momentum of this game. Do you think they're kicking it? If Allen, he got to the, I'll just say this: he got the 5 more yards that you needed, so it would have been a 55-yarder.
You kick the football.
55-yarder.
You give yourself. Listen. That's your chance to win the game.
Exactly.
You kick the football.
You've already given the Texans a shot. You couldn't take advantage of it.
John Marlowe, defense wins Super Bowls. Well, we're about to find out.
Oh my God. Have this guy have a turnover today. You know what I mean? Like he can't keep doing. He's been holding the ball, taking sacks.
So do you put
He's
that,
gonna press.
Do you put that missed pass on Williams or Allen?
Allen, you just put it right on. No one's covering him.
I agree.
Trey White's
Trey
blitzing.
on a blitz, which means D Hop is uncovered. I mean, it doesn't take much to do the math on that one. That's going to be pass inbounds. They're going to give him the first down. Yeah, they're going to give him the first down.
3 crucial drops and whatever he caught at penalties.
So Trey on the blitz, I don't understand, right?
It's
so Trey
something
comes
new.
in. You're not going to fool Carlos Hyde. You're not fooling Carlos Hyde. You're probably not.
I'm saying he probably
fooling
thought
Duke
that there was
Williams
going to be a
either.
run. If it's a
Duke
run,
Johnson
he's
either.
dead. He's dead in the water.
Sure.
How would you give him a first down on that? I'm so confused. He's like a yard short. How do you give him a first down on that?
Watson in the shotgun, and the Bills step up, and Carlos Hyde goes.
Yeah, you're not going to
nowhere.
run. You're not going to run anywhere.
But again, it's not against the law to run the football in overtime.
Mike
of
Trotter.
which the Bills didn't do any of it.
Trey was on a
Trey was on a blitz.
Trey was on a blitz. He wasn't even covering Hopkins on that one. But I don't.
Yeah, look, he's not.
He's
that is
not
a first down.
He's not like.
It's not a first down.
I'm so confused by this.
But here's the thing: it wasn't challenged, right?
Because you lose a timeout, you already lost one.
You already lost one,
and it's 7:50 left
Right.
in the game.
So Watson motions Duke Johnson out wide. The Bills are absolutely in a zone look.
No, here they come.
And Siran Neal gets Watson from behind.
Huge play.
That's right.
Don't! Get away from him.
No, get away. Nothing good will come of that, man. Nothing good will come of that. So it's now third down.
7th sack.
Yep, that's it.
This is what's going to be so disappointing if the Buffalo Bills lose because you're doing all these things. What happens when you bring pressure? You get to this guy.
I really thought that was a zone look from when Duke motioned out.
That's what they wanted you to do.
Yeah.
Right, just like last year. Yeah.
Is it just like last year?
It was a tight game, man.
Yeah.
It was a tight game.
Neal better than Wallace.
Third
on
and
the
18.
Blitz, maybe.
Third and 18. Do not
they
give
might
up
not get
anything
this ball
stupid.
off. Nope, that's a delay of game. Where's the flag for the delay of game?
What's going on? How?
No way. Where's the flag for the delay of game?
I'd throw a challenge
You are
flag on
kidding
the
me.
delay game.
You can't challenge that.
Why? You can't challenge the delay game?
No, you can't challenge that. That was absolutely.
Are
delay
you
game.
kidding me?
That was absolutely delay game. If the clock is right,
Everyone had their hands
everybody on
up.
the defense was saying it's delay game.
Can you explain to me that, please? Can you explain?
Look at this.
See what happens when they don't bring pressure?
underneath.
You dump it underneath. That's what you do. But can someone
Now,
explain to me on a
30.
3rd and 18 they get a first down?
Now it's third. Yeah. So now Houston gets the ball at the 37-yard line, and there is a timeout called.
Are they challenging this?
That Bills cannot challenge.
Why can't you challenge
It's not a
delay game?
challengeable
It's the
play.
dumbest thing ever. The
It's
thing
not
is
a
0.
challengable play.
He
The
hits.
question is he down? No.
He might be. But
Not
the
from
ball's
that
over
angle.
the line. You know
Not
what I
from
mean?
that angle, man.
No, I'm saying I don't know. He's hit. He's contacted. Yeah, that's where he landed.
Yeah.
That's first down.
Yeah, it's first down. No, is it?
Why
official
isn't Neal
review?
up? The guy's diving and he's going for his legs.
Yeah, no idea.
You can't. It's inconclusive.
Yeah, that would be inconclusive if this is challenged.
That's why I didn't get too excited. Neal got a sack. I was like, oh, it's 3rd and 18 now. But what happens?
18. No, this is an official review. But unfortunately, what's not eligible for a review is whether the ball was snapped before or after the play clock had expired. That is excluded. So even while this is under review, we've got to reconnecting.
Yeah, it's...
Okay. So again, just so everybody is aware, just so we're all on the same page, you cannot review delay a game. Stands is called. It is going to be a first down. Oh, man. That is a tough one to swallow right there.
Yeah, Bill Barone, we get no calls. It's not that we didn't get that call. It's the fact that it's a 3rd and 18 and you can't stop them.
Yeah. They're playing pretty deep off the sticks.
So stupid.
And now they're going to call a timeout because of play clock. Well,
No, they're going to
clock's
reset
too.
it. They're going to reset it for them.
They're going to reset it because it's Houston.
We're still going, though, right?
Defense!
We're still going, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I think we're skipping around.
Yeah, we're still going.
Is that
All right.
live?
Yeah. And this is Sportscaster. You already started trying to mess with it. All right, so 10 seconds are
That's
now
YouTube.
on the play clock. That's YouTube. Yeah, no, we're good. So
You're going to go with a double back set. The ball is at the 37.5-yard line of the Houston Texans.
this officiating crew has been all over the damn place today. They've been
Told you,
all
man.
over the place.
They've called 4 games this year that involved Houston and Buffalo, and 3 of the games had 14, 16, and 16 penalties.
This has been a tough one. This officiating crew has been all over the
This
place.
has been atrocious. Alan looks depressed. He
All right,
does.
so shotgun set again.
Bring in
First
pressure.
and 10, inside read play.
Nice
Hyde is
spin off
there.
by
Nice
Hyde.
job by Hyde. He sealed that up. That could have been dangerous.
It was
It's
gonna be
about a 3-4 yard gain, so it's not going to be second down. 5 minutes under 6 minutes now. 5:45 and moving. There's J.J. Watt on the sideline. In case anybody was curious where J.J. Watt was, he's on the sideline, guys. He's on the sideline. He's okay.
Unless he's doing a giveaway. I don't want to see him.
It looks like Watson's going to be in the shotgun. Oh, he's under center. They've got 11 personnel out there.
12.
12 personnel?
They got 2 tight ends. I know they got an unbalanced look.
Right. Watson, it was play action. Throws out to the right.
Oh,
yeah.
Did he
Stills
get the
gets
other one in?
He got in.
I don't know. That looks
Stills
weird.
got in.
It just looked weird to me. Why is he that open though? Talk to me. What's going on, Paul? He's an inside, so he's running an outside route.
Nope, he just burned Kevin Johnson on the route.
I gotta see where he catches.
Playing
this.
man coverage just burns him.
Catch 1, 2. Yeah,
He's in. He was pretty confident he was in too.
Yeah, but now they're on the plus side of the 50, which is not good. They're at the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, of course,
48-yard
right?
line. Inside handoff.
Inside handoff to Hyde. Followed up for about 3, but this is where giving up 3 becomes a problem,
Yes.
right? You get to the 40, now you're in the danger zone, right?
Danger zone.
Highway to the danger zone.
2nd and 6 for the Houston Texans as it's 4:43.
Yeah,
and
you do
taking
not
those.
want to give them this. You cannot give up this first down if you're Buffalo.
No.
This is the first down you cannot give
Nope,
up.
you can't. You got to force them to punt it, and then you're going to go into an extra frame almost because
Mm-hmm.
you don't see the Bills really scoring on this. So
Trey is on DeAndre. DeAndre's on the inside set. Trey is going to try and lock in and push him inside because he's got
Hyde's on the
back.
outside. On Carter.
Snap comes in, blitz, and Watson. Oh my gosh, he escaped.
How?
Is that Tywan Jones?
It is.
Tywan Jones down to the 8-yard line off of just an incredible play by Watson. Really incredible play. And at this point, you just kick the field goal, right? You snap it, you kick the field goal, you win overtime.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah, you just kick the field goal.
He was dead to rights.
Totally dead to rights. Bills brought it.
They knocked each other off.
Sarah Neal and Matt Milano knock each other off. Tywan Jones takes it around Micah Hyde. There really wasn't anything Trey could do. Yeah, they spun him.
How poetic. How poetic is that a former Texan had to tackle a former Bill to end that play?
Looks like Buffalo's going to call a timeout here. I don't know who called it. Buffalo or Houston. No, Houston calls the timeout.
Yeah, go ahead, Deshaun. Flex, man. You earned it. You earned it, man.
I mean, that play was one hell of a play. It's, again, I hate watching college football championship games, right?
Why?
I really do.
Why is this queued up?
Because he won once. That's it. That's why. That, admittedly, I'm not going to say that that's an impressive play because really he just stood there, right? But the wherewithal to be able to get the pass off afterwards it's a nice play. It's a nice play. I think the Bills kind of made it for him, but it's a nice
The
play.
Ravens are going to eat the Texans. Apex is out again.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know he came back.
Yeah, I heard him come in. When they tied it up, I think he came back.
All right, so they did bring their kicker out. So if Buffalo does not block this kick, if this snap isn't fumbled, big problems for Buffalo.
They have a
this,
chance.
this would be it. This is it.
They have a chance, though. If Texans, if the snap is fumbled, the smart thing to do is lay right on it.
Yeah.
Because then you'll have a no shot.
Exactly, right. So that's why you try the field goal on first down. There's no reason to do anything else. You have the opportunity, you just take it now. So, looks like Buffalo's going to call a timeout.
I never understood this.
With the ice the kicker
This
thing.
is the dumbest thing ever. Let me give some time to think about it. It's a chip shot.
Well, kickers are creatures of habit. Just unfortunately, it's a habit for field goals to get iced in these kinds of situations.
Mm-hmm.
So as a kicker, you just kind of expect it to happen. All right, so let's see what happens here. Again, snap. The kick is good. The Bills season is over, and we will move on towards next season. Obviously, we'll talk about this in the post game, Bills win or Bills loss, as far as how all of this came to be. So make sure you stick to us with the post game. That'll be about 30 minutes after the snap of this one. Snap is back, kick is up, and the Texans have advanced. The Bills have lost in overtime, 22-19. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining our stream. We will have the post-game coverage for this. If you want to scream about it, well, there will be plenty of screaming. We have lots to talk about with Josh Allen because today was a terrifying day in his career. So let's talk about that. But we're going to wrap this up now, and we will see all you guys at the postgame. Also, don't forget, postgame is where you're going to get details as to how to enter to win the Trey White autographed Goalie Academy helmet. So we will get you all the details in the postgame. We'll see you all then.